wanna say. Bit older.
That mic definitely works.
I don't wanna lose your love tonight.
He just singing to himself a lot.
I don't know what he's trying to do. It's not working. Seamus, shut up.
You shut up.
Oh wow, he's just wow. Wow.
I don't know why Saturdays seem to be such a struggle for my stream. The provider's usually really good, but lately it's been a real struggle. And I hate my provider, but it's one of the biggest and most reliable providers in the country. But it just, when you call them up and you say, hey, I need something better, they go, well, you gotta buy a bundle and you gotta have this and you gotta have that. Like, come on, I just want really fast internet, really reliable internet, and that's all I want. I don't watch TV. I don't need a home phone. And they just bundle everything together and they refuse to contemplate just giving me a quote for internet. I really should dump them. But I don't want any disruption. Because I really rely on internet to work and to do this and
Similar glasses.
to communicate with people. I'm really reliant on it. I don't want to do without it for a couple days. Well, let's get sorted.
All right, court is going to be back in session. It's been quite a break. All right. We'll be starting with Seamus. If you could come up to the stand and
Yes, Your Honor.
give your side of the story.
Yes, Your Honor. On the date in question, I'm a car salesman over at the time I was the sales manager for the premium, excuse me. I was a sales manager of the premium deluxe motorsport in Vespucci. So I was taking out one of our new vehicles for a test drive. We had gotten some, during the course of our testing, we had gotten some reports that perhaps the manufacturers had, there were some discrepancies with how it handled and the acceleration and things like that, of that nature. So I had taken it out to just perform a test drive and just kind of check on things to make sure that it was good to sell. I had gone down to North Rockford Drive, and I was driving the vehicle. It was a fairly new, it was a vehicle I was not used to. I do admit to speeding, but at no point was I driving on the wrong side of the road. Was I driving by the legal definition of recklessly? I was not driving on sidewalks. I was not putting people's lives at danger. I was not acting with a wanton disregard for human life. I do admit to speeding. I do admit to I might have ran a red light. I do admit to that. As I said, I was driving a vehicle. It was a vehicle I was not used to, so it did give me a bit of a headache as I drove through North Rockford Drive. At no point did I hear sirens or see the police officers attempt to stop me. I had no idea that they were
It's
even
pretty
there
lower
as
than-
I drove. And after, as I said,
If you kind of have one
the
more
mile of road in
person-
which they claim was about a mile long. I had pulled over on the side of the road at that point, and parked on the side of the legal side of the road on traffic. I mean, away from traffic, and had stopped the vehicle to just look at my map and just sort of take some notes on the vehicle and how it was driving. And about 20 to 30 seconds after I had stopped, that is when the officers pulled up. And that is when the stop initiated. As I said, at no point was I swerving out over the road. I was not driving on the other side of the road. I do not recall at any time catching air, as they said. And per their own statements in that they provided to the police department for the case, none of that is stated either. I do not feel. I do feel that I deserved a ticket, an infraction, certainly. I'm an upstanding citizen. I respect the law. I made a poor decision. I would appreciate it if the two officers behind me would let me speak without murmuring things in my ear. But other than that, I do think that the charges pressed were not accurate to what happened. And I'm just looking for the charges to be lessened. I do believe that I did speed. I do believe that I may have run a red light, but at no point was I driving with wanton disregard for human life or personal property. It's a very small road. It's a very tight road with lots of obstacles on it. Lots of things for you to run into. The vehicle was completely undamaged. There was no marks, no scrapes or anything. Evidence that we submitted showing what that vehicle looks like after either a 5-mile-per-hour collision shows that it would have been immediately recognizable had I been in any sort of collision that would be a result of driving on such a small, narrow road at high speed, swerving all over the place. And as you can see in the pictures the
Like
police
loose,
provided,
dude.
the vehicle is also undamaged, and in the report they do not mention any damage, which I believe supports my statement that I was not driving in the manner of which to necessitate a reckless driving, Your Honor.
Let's see, look foolish by doing it on there.
All right. Do you have anything else that you want to add?
No, Your Honor, that would be my full statement.
All right. You can step down.
Thank you, Your Honor. So,
That's good.
Captain Baker, if you could come up to the sun. All right. Please give us your statement.
Sure. On normal patrol, myself and Major DeVille were heading southbound on North Rockford Drive. We were passed by Seamus here, heading northbound. Speeds that were clocked, put in the report. You can read it. He was getting airtime, as Major DeVille mentioned it previously. We spun the vehicle, ours, and engaged in a pursuit almost immediately. Lights and sirens. Heading northbound on North Rockford Drive. As I mentioned a few times, it's just over a mile long. The entire time we were code 3 with our lights and sirens, pursuing the vehicle. Now, the speed that I clocked on my radar up that road, as mentioned in the report, it's about 113 miles an hour. Myself and Major DeVille, last I checked, my speedometer, we're going about 123 miles an hour just to catch up with him. Now, as mentioned just now by Seamus, there's a small road, plenty of local traffic on it that adhered to the 45-mile-an-hour speed limit. Continuing at the rates of speed he was, we witnessed Seamus overtaken in the oncoming lanes of traffic to get around the local traffic, swerving in and out. It is near impossible to drive at that rate of speed without those types of maneuvers. Now, we were traveling at an extreme rate of speed that myself and Major DeVille are used to, but we ain't used to getting T-boned by a local, which happened on the corner of North Rockford and Marlow, where the road moves from North Rockford into Tonga. We regained control of the vehicle and made our way down Tonga to reinitiate the chase, where we found him pulled over. We thought he'd come to his senses. So we pulled over behind him, approached the vehicle. He's listening to loud rock music. I asked him to turn down the music. Asked him if he understood why he's being pulled over. He said no. I explained to him why. He argued the fact. Now, ma'am, I clocked him going 2.5 times the legal limit on that road. 2.5 times the legal limit. And myself and Duke, like I mentioned, exceeded that, trying to catch up to him.
In your closing statement, you should mention that
The lights and sirens in our
is the
vehicles are designed to be
speed
seen
limit posted anywhere
in the
that
rear view mirror of any aware and coherent driver. Our sirens are loud. They can be heard from a very, very long distance. Our lights are bright, designed to do the same thing, be seen from very long distance, both in your driver's side, your passenger side, and your windshield rear view mirror. Now, there might not have been damage to the vehicle due to the ability of Seamus to drive it. However, our own penal code does not mention anything to do with damage in terms of reckless driving. You don't need to damage property to be reckless. Driving at a high rate of speed, like I said, 2.5 times the legal limit of that road, overtaking traffic in oncoming lanes, as we witnessed, to continue that speed, is by definition reckless and disregard for human life. Had he lost control of the vehicle and skidded, striking a local or anybody else, it could have caused him or those affected to eject from their vehicle and be hurt or killed. I mentioned in our report, his compliance was hesitant due to him arguing the fact he was not evading, that he could not hear the sirens or see the lights. However, myself and Major DeVille felt that since he pulled over and had stopped driving recklessly, we would drop the charge from reckless evading to reckless driving, as mentioned in our report. Now, speaking of the start of the report, where we mentioned the car getting airtime at the scene where we witnessed his vehicle passing us, like Major DeVille mentioned, you could be driving the legal limit and still struggle to control your vehicle. It's a dangerous road on those humps. In the cell call, Shaves mentioned he was driving 80 miles per hour, which will still cause airtime. Highly reckless and dangerous if you lost control of the vehicle.
I mean, the cops are definitely going to win this one.
As stated,
This
ma'am,
is
there are
a good
several-
argument.
several
It
instances
does not
in what
explain
we
the difference
witnessed
between
that would
speeding
constitute
and
reckless
reckless driving,
Not just
though.
the speed, not just the airtime, and not just the weaving in and out of traffic to overtake locals.
Now we're saying weaving in
It's
and
a
out as
combination of
opposed
the
to
lot.
being in opposing lanes.
So much so that
That's
it put the
a very
lives
subtle
of myself
difference.
and Major DeVille at risk, causing us
To
to
pursue
crash,
him, that's their job, though.
trying to keep up with them to pull them over.
Their job is putting them at risk, not Seamus.
Luckily, the local that struck us was okay. And luckily, myself and Major DeVille were too. It could have been different that day, but we could have been harmed. Two of us trying to do our job and apprehend a reckless driving individual. Now,
I think they got it. They
my
got it.
radar isn't enough. At 113 mile an hour that we clocked Seamus, then his own stated speed of 80 mile an hour still almost doubled the legal limit of speed on that road, causing airtime, having to overtake locals to get around them in the oncoming lanes, would still constitute reckless driving.
The dog gave up on the trial.
After booking him, Seamus argued quite a lot with us about what constitutes reckless driving, how he's never been convicted before, how he's a business manager. None of that has anything to do with driving recklessly. His excess speed and disregard for those around him constitutes reckless driving.
That would be
So
the
he's
police
charged.
every single day.
That's all.
Alright. Thank you, Captain Baker. You may step down again. Alright. Major DeVille, do you have anything else that you would like to add on?
Leave all was covered, Your Honor.
Alrighty. Then we're gonna put this into recess again. And we'll have a verdict ready after.
Yep.
Oh, no closing statement, I guess.
That's fine. Don't worry.
That's
I'm not.
yeah. Well, it's not a trial. I think you screwed.
Yeah.
They don't have to prove there's a difference between speeding and reckless driving. They can just say he was reckless driving, and that's that. They drive recklessly every day, so they should know.
Yep. I literally saw them driving on the sidewalk a couple days ago. Crushing walkers after walko.
They have absolutely no regard for human life themselves, so they certainly can tell if somebody else does it, I guess.
Officer Miami himself ran over 2 individuals on a BMX bike the other day. Sent one of them to the ICU.
Yeah.
I felt his
Did they press charges?
car armor
Oh, they are.
rubbing in my motorbike armor. Like, what
Officer,
the
I
hell,
woke up.
man?
I woke up feeling kind of, passed out in front of Davis PD, beside Davis PD one day, and there were no EMS on duty, so Officer Miami and 2 cadets drove me to St. Fiacre, and I feared for my life during that short drive because he was going so fast, and he was more concerned about making sure I knew that he wasn't a cadet than like worried about my condition. The cadets were asking how I was.
Yeah, no, none of the officers have ever had any regard for human life, and it's plain as day.
Yeah, but they never held accountable. They were saying
And
things
that's
like, well, Seamus's business, never having been charged and being a business manager is beside the point. Them being police officers should be beside the point too. They should be held accountable same as anybody.
No, precisely. That's exactly what I aim to do. It's just
Yeah.
difficult when there are issues so deeply seated that the
Yeah.
penal code itself allows for such
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, they really like. What is the difference between speeding and reckless driving? They could charge everybody who's speeding with reckless driving under that.
No, according
know?
to them, every single individual in this city, according to the evidence that they have provided, is in fact a felon because all that happened, according to the report, is running some red lights and speeding.
Yeah.
I just hope the judges here have enough sense to pull out of their asses
100%.
an
She's
actual
gonna vote.
verdict.
100%. She's gonna vote for them. 100%.
I don't know.
She's been kind of favoring them. She hasn't called them to account when they've been sniggering and muttering and saying things behind everybody's back, tapping their watches about how long it's taken. She hasn't one single time reprimanded any of them for doing any of that shit. But she called on Seamus, and told him to shut up when he tried
she
to
also
speak.
she also told me to shut up when I told an officer to not go on his narrative and to only answer questions as they're being asked.
Yeah. She basically has already decided in their favor. And there's no
If this
recourse.
is decided in their favor, I'm appealing again.
Yeah, I just tried to keep my statement short and sweet.
I think you did a good job, but unfortunately, I think that officers just basically said that they can decide anybody's being reckless, whatever they feel like.
Yeah, hopefully that'll go in our favor because that's ridiculous.
Yeah, but I think that's not going to be the way that she sees it. I think she's already decided.
We'll see.
But it's
how it
hard to
goes.
say. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. But there's got to be a difference between speeding and reckless driving, or there wouldn't be a need to have both charges. So why is it? What is the difference, and what is it?
Literally, if that's a felony,
it's
everyone's a
not
felon
defined in the penal code. It's the judge's fault.
Yo, how loud are you saying that?
I'm whispering myself.
I'm telling it to just you guys.
Yep.
I whisper very loud.
Let's just remain calm and we'll see how it shakes out.
Ideally, but it might not go your way, Seamus, but they have to keep people like you have to keep calling them to account.
Yep,
That's the problem, and not many people are going to have the guts to do that, but you did.
God.
At the very least, it calls the entire reckless driving charge into question as a whole.
I don't care how loud I've seen them driving around without their lights and sirens on all the time when they should be going slow and obeying the laws. If they don't have those lights and sirens on, they're not supposed to speed either. They're supposed to stop at lights. They're not supposed to go through every light like it's, an emergency. And I see them do that all the time. And nobody calls them to account
They
for
have
it.
very much holier than thou type mentality.
Well, the highway patrol for sure, like they just don't answer to anybody. They can make up whatever they want. They can say whatever they want. They can charge whatever they want. Nobody's there to tell them otherwise.
They charged an individual the other day with a $1,000 speeding ticket.
Oh, that's...
Must have been lunchtime.
Yeah, they needed money for their donuts.
Ricky's not a big fan of the police.
Neither am I.
Shush.
I mean, you just aren't. I mean, it's pretty obvious what you just said. Like, you call them donut munchers.
Gobblers, honey.
Gobblers, sorry. Got it wrong.
I mean,
Same
what do you
idea.
think they changed the PD office to close to Burger Shot and their rim jobs?
They can get brim jobs anytime they want. Well, I mean, if it was open, which, it never seems to be.
Supply constraints is their
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah, they said they was doing inventory. They were open the other night, or it looked like they were open. They had, like, on the tourist map said they were open, but we went and they said had a sign on the door saying they were doing inventory. We're gonna run in that problem too, Seamus. We get a stove and we got to start making food in the back,
Yeah, we'll start having to make food in the back.
and then we're gonna have to start farming.
No, we'll just pay someone.
Because honest to
I can
God, I
totally
hate
help.
trying to throttle chickens, but Ricky's real good at it.
No, we'll just pay someone. We'll pay someone for their goods.
You don't have to pay. I'll help you freely. I don't mind. Pass it
Oh,
to
it's a
some
lot.
time.
It's a lot of stuff. So
Mm.
Yeah.
Just say what you need.
Well, I don't know how long this
I mean, I know where the
deliberation's going to
butcher
take.
is.
Could be a while. Do you guys all have stuff to eat and drink? You good?
yeah, I'm good.
The more I interact with the police and the judges, the more I think they're in each other's pockets.
I mean, they work for the same government.
True.
Let me get some water. Sin.
Yeah, it's just
What's that,
unfortunate that
dude?
the judges
Let
wanted
me get
pockets.
some water.
Well, we'll find
You
out.
need some
Let's-
water?
Let's calm down.
Yeah.
I can give you coffee. You want a coffee?
It's disheartening. It makes
Well,
me
sure, yeah.
question why the fuck I even do what I do.
Let's wait for the verdict before. Let's just calm
There you go.
down. All right.
Thank you.
It's all right. It's gonna be all right.
I'm just saying, this isn't the first time.
Why can't I? Is it 4? Oh no, wait, it's lean. Lean bar. Forgot. Some places call that bartender. Some servers have that emote labeled as bartender. It's really easy to forget because I'm on so many servers which emote is which. It's really funny because when I was on my first server, you know, I'm an older person trying to learn all these ins and outs and how things work, and I never thought I'd be able to do all this stuff without writing everything down, but I just wing it a lot of the time now. I don't do a ton of
To
emotes.
be honest, that duo seems like a freaking brick.
Oh, they all are.
Oh,
The
no
entire
doubt.
troopers, the entire highway patrol department is. They have all adopted that same smug fucking attitude.
All the smirking, you know, eye rolling they were doing over there. Really insulting.
Yeah, that's why I had to mention it in my fucking statement. I was like, could they please
Yeah.
fucking stop? Like, it was ridiculous. Like, they kept fucking like just murmuring among themselves, and I could hear them. And I'm like, I'm giving a statement here. Like, are you kidding me? Could you be professional for 2 fucking seconds?
Yeah, and it would be nice if the judge actually spoke up about that kind of thing, but only on the defendant's side, apparently, they don't have to call the police to account for any of that misbehavior.
I think the judge doesn't know what she's doing, honestly.
There's There's also
I mean, she
that.
knows exactly what she's doing if she's, you know, in the pocket of the
That's-
police.
Let's not get too harsh yet. All right. If we have to, we'll save it for the bar.
That's true. I apologize. I
Good
wish
point.
that they were calling, you know, just exhibiting some fairness and, you know, making their side as accountable as our side.
Well, I mean, we got a lot of. I mean, by letting us give those statements, it was going to be the fairest way to do the appeal. So that was
That's
Jimmy
true.
Fontaine.
My respect for Fontaine has increased today.
It's kind of interesting how in this state, you know, you're guilty until proven innocent, which is not the way it happens in the rest of the United States.
Yeah, the fact that they didn't like he admitted
They didn't have to
actually
prove nothing.
yeah, that he didn't go and get evidence of anything. It's just like what?
Yeah, and you would think something as crucial as, you know, you weaving in and out of lanes might be something that they would have put in the report, but they didn't
Yeah,
because
well,
he just,
we're hoping the more that they said that wasn't listed in the report is going to go worse for them. That's the hope. The more that they add after the fact.
yeah, but
after the
I really
report.
didn't like the little Timmy argument, you know, like, oh, what if he killed a child or what if he killed somebody on the road or what if. I mean, you were in
Meanwhile,
control of the vehicle, you know,
They
that's the thing.
speculated that Seamus could have gotten into an accident and
Meanwhile, they
injured
got into
someone.
an actual fucking accident.
When they got
and
into an
someone-
actual accident.
Right. Yet
It just
they're the
doesn't make
ones that are
sense.
used to driving fast.
On a mile stretch of road, how did it? They never addressed like how did it take him 20 to 30 seconds if they were in this fucking mad pursuit that they were claiming? How did it take him so fucking long to catch up to me? They never once wanted to answer that question. And I think because they know deep down, they're lying. They didn't actually fucking chase me. They just fucking made that shit up.
And then as soon as I start calling that into question, objection relevance. Sustained.
Yeah, I think that's why they're calling objection because they fucking knew they were caught there.
And even after giving legitimate reason and relevancy for the question, sustained.
I don't know about
It's like
that.
I wasn't allowed to rebut. Trials are supposed to be a lot more like a tennis match.
It's an appeal, not a trial.
What's an appeals case?
It's kind of weird because you don't actually get a trial; you just get to appeal.
Yeah.
Yeah, also true.
I mean, can you not even ask for like a bench trial when that's happening?
Oh, you can. And I've had multiple officers tell me that more bench trials need to be pushed for by everyone. So if you ever find yourself behind bars, request a bench trial.
I tried to. That wasn't given to me as a fucking option.
That should have been mentioned in your statement. Holy cow. If you asked for a lawyer
Well,
and
it
they didn't
should-
give you one, or you asked for a trial and they didn't give you
gave me
one.
A lawyer and they gave me
Oh, they
a lawyer
did give you a
before I
lawyer.
fucking tried
Okay.
shit. And I pled not guilty. That is immediately
That
when a
probably
bench
pissed
trial
him
should
off the
start.
most, yeah.
Yeah, not guilty is when a bench trial should start.
Yeah.
Hello.
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 All right, let's just fucking sit and wait, I guess.
I truly don't think that any of the judges went to law school.
All right, let's stop.
Mm.
There's people can hear us.
I don't know if that's true, but the fact is that, you know, like I said, you should be doing more trials. There should be more trials. They should get
No, there
more
should be.
precedents.
Absolutely.
They should have things to rely on, not just, have to make it up from scratch every time. There should be a lot of precedents set in this state specifically. And that's why, this might be a good precedent, or it might be like a terrible precedent that says that the highway patrol can decide whatever they want about a trial, about a charge, because that's certainly the way it's feeling. Did they have a picture of this radar in the evidence? No. Did they just make up a number? Possibly. Like, there should be evidence. Where's the evidence? This guy, he just suddenly started remembering things. Then he suddenly started forgetting things that were inconvenient for him to remember. And yeah, it was a month ago, but still.
That's why you're supposed to take good notes.
That's why you're supposed to have a decent report with evidence. Especially if you're charging somebody with a felony charge.
Right.
Because it could go in
Oh.
court and it could be contested.
I'm gonna go for a smoke. You guys take care. I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Thanks once again for coming out and supporting. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Sure.
Shane.
This has been a fucking stressful day.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, that man has not helped fucking distress me at all.
No, he hasn't. He said something about making a cogent argument about something, but he really didn't.
He talked a really big game before the trial and then just fucking failed.
Yeah, he definitely folded.
It was embarrassing. I think that's the reason they fucking gave me the 2 statements. One, to get this just done with, and 2, because I don't think it was going to go my way if I kept going that course. It's like they just forgot all the questioning and reasoning that we had planned. And I mean, you're sitting right here, you could hear me fucking feeding him what to say.
I know.
Trying to get him back
Like
on
a-
course. I was like,
Yeah.
Trying to get him back on track because he got kind of lost the thread. Nothing much.
was
They give
a-
statements, so the court's now in recess as the judge deliberates. There is a
I'm
chief
also gonna try and
justice
go
who's
down
been
this route
observing
to
it.
get a fucking new judge, just to get so I have time to get a new fucking lawyer.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, we're good. All right, cool. I'm wait.
That hurt me and I shaved my head. Unlucky son.
Yeah, we're crosser.
It's fine. Paulson's fringe height is.
I think that was your signal to move along.
We have a verdict for this appeal. We have deliberated, and while we acknowledge that the plaintiff might not have collided with any obstacles or vehicles, North Rockford Drive, or North Rockford in general, is a
Yeah.
populated street and area. And after discussing the report, the line of questioning of Major DeVille and the narrative testimonies of both Captain Baker and Shamus, we have come to the decision that whilst in this case, Shamus did not cause any direct damage, driving at the rates of speed he was driving at.
Yeah,
It
he's
would have
losing.
been impossible to stay within his respective lane of travel without colliding with one of the vehicles on North Rockford Drive or the turn to Marlow Drive. For this, we will extend and confirm the sentencing of Seamus McAllen and find him guilty of the offense of reckless driving. Court is hereby adjourned.
Fucking joke.
If any of you have any questions,
Oh, he
please
meant
feel
to
free
Smug
get 'em off.
bastards.
More free to leave.
One for the PD, another one for the.
Poor Seamus. Poor Seamus. Oh, look, there's a police officer driving recklessly. What a surprise.
Yeah.
Nice parking, sir.
Right there.
Oh, yes, we're parked on the other side.
Park it. Where did Seamus go?
I don't know. We ran off. I'm gonna go to the pub, see if he's drowning his
Joke.
sorrows over there.
Joke.
Yeah, I know. They declined.
Gotcha.
They said it was impossible if they were driving, but Seamus is a really good driver. How do they?
Yeah.
I think that's just bullshit.
Don't go in the grass. They might get freaking.
Oh, you think they might charge me with walking on the grass? Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Apparently I pulled over my car in a reckless way, so,
think-
you know.
I think you want Mark 3 actually, honey. You're on the
What?
way to the moon. Mark 3.
Well,
you
I...
got like Houston will have liftoff.
Yeah, that was it was a bit much. I've got to be real careful
Alright.
because there's like 1 billion police officers waiting to...
Let's see if we can get some sandwiches, I guess.
We got sandwiches at the bar, Ricky.
Right. I mean,
We
isn't
got
it a
sandwich-
bit late to open the bar though?
Oh, who said anything about opening the bar?
I mean, yeah, sure. Let's get some from there. Who's Seamus?
I feel
didn't
real
deserve
sorry
that.
for him. He did not, and I think he's got real let down by his attorney. Because that was
I
a
would-
shit show. And I don't
would-
think,
you would-
but he said, you know, it's the statement, it was his statement against the police officers, and the police officers somehow managed to convince the court that nobody could drive that safely, therefore Seamus didn't. You know, that's at that speed, and he could, because they claim they can.
Right. They said it's not Rockford into.
And a tongue for it round. Well, they had the
Marlow.
accident. They had the accident at Marlow. That's what they were saying. They had their accident when they turned around.
The populated area is no longer than a mile.
No, it's not a question of populated. They just decided that he was reckless, and that was that. And
they said
that was.
it's going to extend their. Fuck's sake.
It means he's now, you know, he's a convicted felon. He's going to lose his manager job at PDM. and they knew it was going to, and they just didn't care. And the smirking and the bullshit, there's nothing to celebrate, you fuckheads. Just ruined a guy's life. Just
Yeah.
don't celebrate that.
Fucking
because
pity. And
that
then you
Miami
say,
person,
and
that
they
Miami
say to
person is
me,
such a fucker.
such an asshole. And you say to me, just give them a chance. What chance should I give assholes like this?
Yeah, well, I just don't think they have to be so disrespectful in trials. Like, that doesn't help the
Yeah.
proceedings at all, and I think the judge should call them on the fact that they're being disrespectful of the
judge,
court.
they
And
know
the
what they're doing.
judge didn't call them out to question about anything. All that smirking and mumbling and looking at tapping his watch, like, that's disrespectful of the court proceedings.
As I was gonna say that, yes.
And they didn't call them on that at all. They just let them get away with that. You can imagine if Seamus had been smirking and tapping his watch, he would have been told off.
Yeah. I don't know which car he was testing,
I don't know.
but I doubt that there is any that fast that can catch air. That fast.
They said they could catch air at 80. They said they could catch
Sure.
air at 60 on North Rockford. Those
Bullshit.
bumps, they said.
Nope. Bullshit. I call that bullshit. There are not that many cars that can go over 80.
Well, the cars that you sell at PDM can.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's the
They
point.
do, but freaking idiots.
I don't know what to say. It's very
I
distressing.
don't know.
I just want to make sure he's okay.
Yeah.
We don't have to
I
stay.
don't
I
know
just
where
want to
to
make
land.
sure he's okay. That's all.
Did he say he's going to the bar after?
He didn't say anything, but I'm guessing he's going to go to the bar.
I hope so.
Technically
that he
speaking,
doesn't
we
do
should
something
open the
stupid
bar.
and
And,
reckless.
well, I don't think he will, but he's Irish and might get drunk and drive, and that would be real bad. So we gotta kind of persuade him not to do anything dumb
Yeah, if he's there.
if he's there.
I do
What
hope
the hell's
so.
all this bullshit? Why are you stopped in the middle of the road?
Dead walk.
Why ain't you guys going?
It's a dead walk out here.
I know.
Not died. I don't see anyone.
Yeah, don't. He
Maybe
might be in the
he
back,
went to
though.
clear his head.
He might have. He's. I mean, I don't think he's that, impetuous. But just,
I mean, everyone is prone to be angry because of unfair treatment, and in this case, he wasn't treated
I know.
with fairness.
No, he wasn't. Just gonna
Like-
go in and see if he's in the back.
Cops, I can't go there. Yeah, I'll wait here.
I know.
I mean, yeah.
Seamus? Seamus, are you back here? Seamus?
Is he there?
No, don't see him.
Hey, that's a whole
It's actually supposed to be open 7 to 10 tonight. And it's just turned 7, so I could open the bar.
if you want.
Have
I'm
to
just.
put up signs and
I
things.
want. Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Find him.
Well, I can call him if you want.
I don't think he'll pick up, Judy.
Maybe not.
I mean, you can try. I also can call him, but that's I think we should give him a bit,
Yeah, he needs some space.
a bit
It's
of
true.
time. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I could go open the bar. I'd have to put the signs up. I think I probably should. I didn't last Saturday. I probably should this Saturday.
Mm-hmm. I think it was Saturday we looked around.
Vicky, you coming with me or no?
There he is.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
You okay? You
I'm
okay,
so
No,
Shane?
Seamus.
our judicial system's a fucking joke.
I know.
Yeah, it is.
Like, the fucking things they were saying in their statement of like why the fuck that they were gonna go through with it was shit that was added to the fucking report after the fact.
Yeah.
How the fuck is that
was it?
admissible?
They have no
Yeah.
right to do that. They have no right to redo the report. Once it's submitted, it's
They
submitted.
do. They do. It's just precedent.
They do.
They do now. And anyone who drives like how fucking half the
That's
people in the city
illegal.
drive are now a fucking felon. This is a fucking joke of a goddamn court. Our justice system is fucking broken by fucking morons. That lady had no idea what the fuck she was doing.
Yeah.
She's a fucking justice.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Do you want
Sorry,
to be
I'm just
by
fucking-
yourself, Seamus? Do you want to?
No, don't worry.
Do you
Seamus.
want to be like? What do you want?
I,
Do you want us
I,
to open the bar?
Yeah.
Do you want to not open the bar? What do you want?
I'm gonna drive around for a while.
Okay, just be
Do
safe.
you want?
Okay.
Do you want? I'm gonna open the bar then.
All right.
And
Thanks you for being there. I'm sorry I just exploded. I'm just
it's okay.
No, it's
You
fine.
know, it's
I'm
fine.
incredulous.
I would
Like, it's not
rather
even
you
that they found me
explode.
guilty. It was the reasoning they found me guilty was ridiculous.
That was anybody. They don't say nobody could drive it safely. Therefore, you were driving it recklessly, and that was a stupid thing to say.
It was ridiculous. Oh my god. It was the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my fucking life.
Oh,
It's guys, pretty don't damn call the bad.
Cops on me. I might catch a fucking felony charge.
True. All right,
Did you hear what the judge fucking said? We believe that there's no way for you to drive safely, so we're gonna. That's not the fucking case at point.
Yeah,
You can't make up your own evidence, Judge. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, no, I'm appealing this federally.
That is wild.
Yeah, I think that's the next
They have
step.
set a precedent through officers' testimony, sworn under oath in a court of law, that they no longer have to collect any fucking evidence at all. For anything, for that matter. They could refer back to this trial and say, well, DeVille didn't have to collect evidence for a felony. This is also a felony. Why do I have to collect evidence for this shit? I am furious to a level that I have never been in my entire life.
Okay, I'm gonna go put up a poster and open the bar.
I
You guys
also
gonna?
think I have a strike on my bar license.
Why from this? Why?
Because after the fact, I told Fontaine that I would like to begin the appeals process. And he more or less said, you can try. However, I tend to agree with the judge's verdict. And I said, fuck this, and walked away. And he said, all right, your disrespect has been noted. Like, all right, if I get disbarred over that, I'm moving.
Well, I mean, it was a bit of an outburst, wasn't it? And he is the Chief Justice, isn't he?
I don't care who the fuck he is.
I think that's the problem right there. He's allowed to do what you know.
He's
what he
allowed
wants.
to do whatever the fuck he wants. That's what he's
Yeah.
allowed to do.
Yeah, it's basically a police officer, but for the court. You know, that's it. I'm gonna put the poster up. I'm gonna try to make Seamus some money, and
All right.
if you want to come back, if you want to come back,
unilaterally
don't.
had me
You gotta
removed from
drive
city
careful.
council.
Yeah.
You gotta drive
I mean,
careful
why does
there,
it matter
Seamus.
Yeah.
anymore? I'm already a felon.
Yeah, hey, remember when I was advocating for
It
judicial reforms
matters.
on city council? Guess who the guy was that removed me from city council? The
Yeah,
guy who writes the penal code that I was challenging.
Unless he wanted to reform the judicial system, so the judicial system had him removed to city council.
Right.
Yep,
Just
that's
right.
how
Seamus,
it works here.
Drive safe, okay?
All right, everyone be safe.
It does matter,
Oh, you
Seamus,
do,
because we
Seamus.
want you alive. Okay, so just drive safely.
All right, I'm just gonna go
Calm
look at the
down,
mountains or
okay?
something. All right, I will.
You come with me, Ricky,
just-
so I can put up the poster for the bar.
Yeah, I
I
can.
just need to clear my head.
Yeah, no, just be careful. We're gonna
You
open the
good, yeah?
bar. We're gonna come back in a sec after we put up a poster, okay?
Yeah.
And then you can have
I'm
a
gonna
drink.
go rob a fucking bank.
I
It
mean,
doesn't, nothing,
I haven't
nothing
heard that.
nothing matters anymore, does it?
Yeah, I guess. Like as
I
a former
mean-
PD officer, that's
yeah, Ricky used to
that's
be a
freaking
police
corruption.
officer in his country, and they're all a bunch of corrupt bastards. Is the story I heard. So, yeah, it's not good.
No.
We'll be right back. Okay, I just gotta put up a poster. I'll be right back.
Yep. What? Careful.
Yeah, I know. Careful. Yes, he is.
Yeah, careful. Reckless driving, Connie.
Yeah, everybody's a reckless felon. Absolutely,
Yeah,
everybody who
I
speeds
can
is a
show
reckless.
them reckless felon.
Absolutely, everybody who speeds in this city is a reckless felon, apparently, because they can't control
Yep.
themselves, and there's absolutely no way they could not have an accident. Therefore, they're having an accident. I mean, the
So
fact that he
you'll be
didn't have an
charged.
accident, the
Mhm.
fact that he didn't have an accident, should kind of prove that you can drive and not have an accident. Like I'd find it really confusing. The fact that he didn't have an accident, didn't have any damage to his vehicle, and came out of it alive, meant that nobody could possibly have done those three things. Like, come on, that like literally don't make no sense. Now I have to find the poster, the now open poster. I think there's just a now open. No, where is my now open poster? I gotta find it. Seamus hasn't redone all the posters yet, so. Now he's a convicted felon.
And what's with the $1,000 ticket for speeding? What the heck is that? That's
They can do
so
whatever
much
they
money.
want. They can do whatever they want. They can just do whatever they
Isn't the
want.
federal's gonna do something about them?
No, you heard that. The Supreme Court just thinks they're lovely. They've done all the right thing.
I think the federals are above the
perfect.
Supreme Court.
Well, maybe, but you know. The justice, you know, the Chief Justice said he believed their argument that nobody could do something that Seamus actually did, which is to survive and not do anybody any harm.
Bullshit.
Now I gotta find this poster. I gotta find the poster in my stuff probably because. Oh, I keep doing that. I just want the one that says now open. I don't want to give the prices. I don't want to do anything. That's this one. Gotta put the posters, the signs up too. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna put the posters up. I'll put the signs up now. You coming, Ricky?
Yeah, I mean, excuse me, you have been charged with reckless driving on a skateboard. I saw you how you just endangered that bird on Route 68. How dare you? 5 years in prison. Not allowed to do any jobs.
I mean, yeah,
Jesus.
it's the worst. Poor Seamus. I thought he thought it was a cakewalk. He thought that he had a good, argument.
What happened with that officer that was on his side?
Well, there was the chief of police and Frank Danger, but he wasn't allowed to call them as witnesses.
Convenient.
Interesting, weren't it? No, also they would have been kind of conflicted. So
Because
It
they're
was-
friends.
no, because they're police. Excuse me, Mrs. Reckless Endangerment. You just hit me.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Oh no. I just hope he's okay.
Yeah. What he said he's gonna do, I literally didn't hurt him because he stormed off.
Yeah,
He
I
is going to
know.
go look at what?
He said he's just trying to calm down, so just give him the benefit of the doubt, I guess. But I can't, he's a grown man. I can't make him do anything.
Yeah.
I can
But
just
of
tell
course.
him that we want him, to be well and not to, get in a crash. And he gets that. He gets that. He deep down, he's not, he's not stupid. He's just angry. Oh my!
I mean, I
look
would
at
be
that.
too. You would be also.
What?
What? Wokos?
Yeah. Locals behaving badly? Who knew?
The warrior left, I guess. Well, he probably went to rob a bank, as he said.
Yeah, unless he might. Yeah, he might. I don't know. I'm gonna change my clothes here a sec. I'll be right there. Oh, do you wanna wait in here? Do you wanna change your clothes too? Something
Yeah,
a little
I'm
more
gonna change
comfortable.
too.
So nice to have.
Hey, be careful. What you just did was a felony when you were
I
pulling out of
know.
the parking lot here.
I know.
And you
My
almost
God.
actually hit me too. Holy shit! I should call the fucking police on you and get
You
you,
should
fucking
do.
locked away forever.
You should. Yeah, I gotta put up some signs. I'll be right with you, but I'll unlock the bar.
No, I'm not sticking around.
You know what? Okay. Well, you take it easy too, okay? Don't do anything strange.
Don't do anything felonious. Too late.
He's pretty angry.
Felonious, that's a new word.
Felonious, you see.
Oh look, I'm doing a felony. Just, playing with the trash can.
Ah!
Trash cans has been successfully swapped.
I suppose I should go on duty and
What, sorry?
I gotta go on duty. That'll put us on the map, so to speak. Just sad.
Yeah, well, nothing we can do actually. I hope his war is, bring it to the federale. And it's not just, angry at the moment, then just gonna forget in 2 days. And I think maybe Seamus should bring this to the federale too. I don't know.
I don't know. It's just, they're just gonna say, listen to the judge. Would you like us to stay up?
Yes, please. But yeah, it shouldn't be like it's never been tested that can be done, therefore never can be done.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
bullshit. Like, have you ever tested it to claim that? No.
I
Then
don't know.
why
It
you
just like to me that don't make no
saying
sense.
that
But it sounds to
makes
me
me
like they
angry?
were planning on.
They
I
were
felt
planning
like
to
they
put him in
were
the fire.
always planning to uphold what the
Yeah.
police did, because otherwise it's a terrible precedent for them having to actually do some due diligence and do their job, and
Yeah.
collect evidence and stuff like that. So
He didn't feel like collecting evidence. What do you mean? If I
yeah,
was
they
a
were so
judge, I would
busy. I
immediately
was so
say,
busy. I just
yeah,
forgot. I didn't have time to collect evidence to prove the actual case that I'm
yep,
forcing on somebody. Like that's. I think they should have at least said to the cops, "You got to have evidence. You can't just make shit up and then a month after the fact just start adding in things that you just suddenly remember." That's bullshit. And it basically didn't call them into account for what they did. They could still find against Seamus if they wanted to, but they could have sent a message to the cops saying, "Don't be sloppy. You gotta stop being sloppy." And they did not send that message. They sent the complete opposite messages that it really doesn't matter if you got evidence or not. You can charge anybody anything, and it don't matter. To me, that's the real shame of coming out of this was that the cops don't need to prove anything anymore. They can just say, "Oh, that's what I
yeah.
observed," and I didn't bother writing it in a report at the
With
time
logic to us.
but now I just say that that's what I saw. And you can't even you can't even fight that kind of thing. That's like absolute giving the police carte blanche to do whatever they want. Because they can always just say in court, "Oh, by the way, I just remembered a whole bunch of things that I didn't bother putting in the report. So just take my word for it, because I'm a police officer and I'm not corrupt or anything, and I can't be corrupted."
Highly illegal.
Your stout's on the counter, and don't you dare make me charge you for it. Your stout's on the counter with a sandwich.
I would actually like 5 sandwiches and 5 e-cola also again.
You'd like what? 5 E. cola and 5 sandwiches? Did you say?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Very hungry boy. And thirsty.
Okay. Well, the E. cola is $25. I'm not charging you a markup on it.
Oh.
And I'll just give you 4 more sandwiches. How about that?
But I don't want to.
All right. I'll charge you for it. Oh, damn.
I don't want to, think that Seamus think I'm here only because of free food and drink.
No, you don't think that.
Yeah, but still, it would feel me. It would make me feel bad. Just he deserves to,
There, I'm going to
Get
charge
everything.
you $50 because that's the cost of it, and you're not taking any money
Alright.
out of Seamus's pocket.
Now that gives me another thing.
Okay, what time did I actually post that on the bulletin board? 7:18. Say 7:20. All right. I'm hungry too.
Do you put the colas in the tray?
Did I? Oh, did I not?
And
I did not. I'm so sorry.
no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not, about to collapse. Just a bit
Okay.
thirsty.
I also have coffee. I can make you some coffee.
Okay, 1 cup should be fine. And I'll stay here for a bit and then just run off to the construction
Okay.
site, do 1 construction, and come back. You're supposed to be open for like 1 hour and a half or 2 and
We're
a half.
supposed to be open till 10, but I might not feel like it.
Yeah, I thought of asking Sheamus to hire me, but that's not.
Yeah, today
the
is not
moment
the
now.
day. Today is not the day.
Today definitely is not the day.
Hello.
Hello. I mean, if he would win, sure, but he's very upset and such.
How you doing?
Doing good. I want to ask, like, if I can schedule an interview. I've outreach through email, but like I can't.
Oh, are you
find-
Victor?
Yup.
I'm Judy.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, sorry, it's just been kind of crazy because, the boss was having a appeal hearing and it didn't go well for
Okay.
him. So things have been a little bit up in the air. But, yeah, I mean, I guess we could do an interview. Is
Mhm.
that
Cool.
that your interview close, is it?
Cool. And when will this interview be? So I can be ready.
I mean, we can do it now if you want.
Okay, that sounds very good. Thank you, miss. Saving me a lot of time.
Or I will leave you to it, and we'll be back
Okay.
later.
All
Okay.
right,
Just gonna
Ricky.
scoot to there.
All right, I'll see you soon then.
Yeah, yep. See you soon.
Okay. Well, Mr. Super Guy, you said you had experience. What kind of experience have you had?
Like in the clubbing industry. I work as security, like in VO in Vanilla Unicorn, and I also have experience like mixing drinks and like doing especially dealing with like with cocktails, like exotic cocktails. Like I was also like a bartender, like back in home. My dad used to own a bar, and I used to like kind of scoof around, and he taught me some things, like how to pour good beer, how to actually like how to actually clean, how to actually make cocktails, how to actually like do not like cause any food contamination, how to respect hygiene. So here and there, I also did like sometimes the bartenders in VU taught me like new American tricks or like Western bartending tricks. So not gonna lie to you, miss, I got experience here and there. Like I know how mixing, shaking. It's like how to pour a drink because I was working security and VU. Like the bartender was my friend, and he kind of like taught me like in like he actually told me, hey Victor, like why don't you actually come into the bar and maybe I can maybe you'll learn some tricks from me. Like I'm always like open to any like learning and shit. So yeah, he actually like taught me some Western cocktails recipes and like how to actually do the doses and here and there, you know.
Well, that's right. Interesting. Does this look like a place where we do a lot of mixed drinks and cocktails and tricks and shit?
Exactly, nice, nice.
Do you think that this is that kind of bar?
What?
Do you think that we're the kind of bar that does cocktails and mixed drinks and shit and tricks? Because that's not what this is.
Yeah, I know. It's a pub. It's a pub. Like this, I'm just
Why do
speaking
you
my
think?
experience.
Why do you want to work here? Why don't you want to work at the VU where you can do all that
No,
stuff that
because
you
I want
learned
to actually
already?
learn the Irish way to like serve drinks, the Irish way to actually do cocktails. Like I'm open for learning, you know. Especially I want to learn the Irish way, like their alcohol, their way of like pouring, they're all techniques. Like I want it for new experience. Like I can work at any bar, but it's just very old boring. Like I just applied like for Bahama Mama and they called me, but then you know what? Said no, fuck it. It's like a very normal bar, like as I worked before. Like they be mixing, they be having a lot of like fucking industrial shit, like ready shit, not fresh. Very classic bar. But I wanna learn something Irish. Like I saw the bulletin board, and you know, like what is this Irish pure pub thing? I actually been here like few times. The drinks are very cool, especially the Guinness or what's called. I'm
The
not very
stout, yeah.
familiar. Exactly. I'm not really familiar with the Irish like culture of drinking, and I want to get familiarized more. Like I'm not that expert, especially in like the Irish way, because
He's
I
not
know
doing a bad
you guys
job,
have a
actually.
sort of like special your own way to how actually do things, and I want to actually learn that wisdom. You know.
Well, I don't know with so much wisdom. It's just,
Yeah. I
the
know.
only
It's
thing
like
that's
the technique
complicated
and
here is pouring a pint of stout properly so it has a proper head on it. And
I know. But
that's
it's just
all. The
something
rest
new.
is just, whiskey and other simple drinks, really. I mean, we might get cocktails at some point, but right now we don't have cocktails, so we don't do anything fancy. There's no Tom Cruise throwing shit in the air and shaking
Exactly.
things and weirdness. We're just pour drinks and talk to people.
Cool.
We don't really do anything fancy or anything. So,
Cool.
yeah, um, I'm still not convinced that this is the place for you, Victor, because you sound like somebody who needs something a little more interesting. Because you can
I
see,
mean,
I'm
yeah.
standing here talking to you on a Saturday night with no other people here. That's the kind of bar this is. Sometimes there's nobody
Hear
here.
me out, Miss. Can you tell me your name again? Sorry.
It's Judy Rudner.
Okay, Judy. Madam Judy, you see, like, not gonna lie to you, I've been through a lot and a lot and a lot of troubles. And like, I'm looking right now for something quiet. I've been with, many troubles in city. Like, these people even fucked my face and fucked my body. I was in ICU for 7 days.
Oh
Like, this
my
is the
God.
whole truth. Exactly. Look at my face. Some punk had not wanted to mention this, but like, they fucked my face and they did me pretty damage. I was in ICU for 7 days. The doctor told me like you're getting a skin replacement. I still have to wear this every day because the sun can penetrate my skin. So it is like hard for me, and I need like a job, and especially you see like Dorothy's pub because it's calm. Because some people like these people know me and then they can recognize me and they can actually do damage to me at any time.
So you're
So that's
saying
why I'm in.
you'd be bringing trouble to this bar? Is that what you're
No,
saying?
no. It's not. It's like an old story, but like It's not in that. Like the story is already over. I done like they just like fucked with me once and that's it. But like I'm right now looking for some place calm, you know, some place actually stable, so actually get my heads around it and get a steady income and like pay my bills, you know, like not gonna lie to you. That's why I choose Dorothy's bar.
You have a troubled past. Is that what you're saying?
It's like very old history, but yeah, like I dealt with them, but like they actually like I have a lot of trauma right now and I need like a place calm, you know, like so I can get my heads around, put some music, enjoy meeting new people and like change faces. That's what I need like right now, and not actually like the noises and shit.
You part of any groups or organizations that
No,
are
I'm not.
involved in criminal activity?
No, I'm not. It's not even about criminal. I'm not. I don't even like have a like a history or like with like fucking criminal
You
organization.
don't have a criminal record.
Not gonna lie to you, it's very old. It's like first I joined the cities like months ago, but since then I just don't. Like this is very old history. I'm not affiliated with any criminal organization. I don't do any crimes. Right now
Hmm.
I'm just in need of like a job, calm enough to get my heads around, meet new people, and have a steady income so I can pay my bills, pay my rent, and that's it. I'm only asking for stability right now. I'm not asking to hustle up or do anything stupid.
Well, and is this criminal record that you got a felonious one? Do you have felonies?
Felonies. I was actually framed. You know, like I was actually following this lawsuit. You know, I'm gonna actually follow it. I was actually framed. It is very funny story. You know, it was like month. You know, months ago.
It's a funny story. I got time for a funny story. What's a funny story? You
A
got
lot
a
of
funny.
troubles. Do you know
Well,
him?
who?
Do you know the guy? His name like Jack Mullicum, something like this.
Don't know. No.
Oh, okay. So apparently, as I asked around, this guy is like having some serious criminal activities. So one time I was going after some food. I was like $10 short. I was going told him like, man, I'm gonna go to my car and I'll bring you
Right.
like the money. And he decided to close the door and call a gang to beat the shit out of me. And then he actually did like he actually called the police and said, "Oh, this man is actually fucking trying to actually rob my place," and I got actually charged. I don't even possess any money. I don't even possess any like weapon. He said like, "Oh, we have a knife. This is for self protection only." So they framed me with an attempt of robbery, and I was actually after some food. And that's the only problem, like the big problem. And
Okay.
I'm still trying to actually get it out of my record since I'm clean. So
Well,
it is really bad for me, like first since I
yeah, it
joined the
does
city.
sound pretty shitty actually. That you had to go through that. Um, I, so you're interested in bartending. You're interested in a quiet bar. Are you? What else are you interested in? What other kinds of things do you do?
I'm interested right now in a quiet life, meeting a new people, learning like a new culture. I'm really tired of like old faces. I want actually change. Right now, after I came from the ICU, I even have like a psychology. They say like the I'm pursuing a therapy, but like my therapist said like, hey Victor, you kind of need to get your heads around. Like you need a place calm, stable, meet new people, enjoy like life, like especially meet new people. Like actually try to know new people, like to actually learn from their background, like their culture, and need like something calm. That's why like I'm also like after meds, some medication, because sometimes I have some like little bit of heads problem. But beside that, nothing new. I'm just asking like I'm just not asking. It's like, let's say, seeking a very quiet life right now, like live like with new people and out of troubles.
Well, I mean that don't sound bad. I mean that does give you a reason for not wanting to be in a busier bar, I guess. What kind of hours are you thinking about doing in the bar? You say you're mostly around in the European time.
Yeah. I can. You see, I can actually open the bar at any moment. I'm more of European time, and these days I can kind of go on American clock. So like I can open the bar more often, especially in these times when people are like on the Europe clock. I could be here in city,
Huh.
and I'd be like I can open the bar, and in this following week, like I can stay late. I can stay a little late, and I can actually
Yeah.
do a lot of things.
All right. Are you thirsty?
Thirsty? Yes. I'm quite thirsty.
Or would you like something to drink?
Of
Or a bar?
course. Let me get an Irish stout or stout.
Irish stout. Okay, I can pull you a
Yes.
stout. You
Cool,
want
cool.
to just pay attention to what I do.
Of course. But hey,
Okay,
don't
you gotta
describe is like
you gotta take your time with it. You gotta just let it settle. So you pour like a little bit of it, like about a third of a glass. You're gonna pour that. You're gonna let it settle. Then you're gonna pour another one on top. Just a little bit more, and always let it settle. And you want to end up with a perfect amount of head on it. You gotta get a really perfectly poured stout. Okay.
Okay.
You come here and you can have this nice stout.
Thank you, miss.
We're gonna get better ones pretty soon, but
Yeah, of course.
there you go. You can enjoy that. Hi,
Thank
ma'am.
you,
Can I help you?
thank you.
Hey, yeah, I thought I would just grab a quick drink.
What did you want, sorry?
Oh goodness, what about? Let me try the whiskey.
The whiskey? Okay, I can get that
Yeah.
for you. That'll be $15. What's your name? Let me just charge you. Would that be cash or charge?
Can I charge it?
Yeah, absolutely, I can. Is that what's your name?
Maybe?
You're Sloan?
Yes, Sloan Valentine.
Yeah, you were in here
I thought
before.
I'd
I remember.
grab a drink in honor of the verdict earlier.
Okay. All right. All right. There's your charge for the whiskey.
Thanks.
And I'm going to just pour that and get that on the counter for you there. There you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness, we got a little dog here. Look at that. Look at that gorgeous canine. What an attractive fella. A fella? I'm assuming it's a fella. Is it a fella?
Yeah, his name's Hemingway.
Oh, hi, Hemingway. My name's Judy. What's your name, officer?
Cass Walker.
Oh, okay. Would you like a drink? You're on duty. You probably can't have one. Are you thirsty?
No. I just came to grab some sandwiches.
Oh, okay. How many sandwiches would you like?
Let me get like 8, because the dog's
8?
probably gonna eat like 6 of them.
All right.
Oh, what a sweet baby. Alright, well, I'm gonna head out, but thank you so much for the drink.
Perfect. Thank you. Oh, fudge. Love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. I can't even, for some reason. Yep, I got it. We're good. Thank you. All right, have a good day.
But anyway, thank you for showing me how to actually pour. It is really tasty though. Very good. I can't really hear you, miss, if you're talking. No, I can't really hear you at all. same. I'm not hearing any voice coming up through. You have like some problems.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I've
Oh
been
no,
doing
now I can.
all this talking, and nobody's been hearing me. Oh
No,
shit.
no.
Okay. What I said was, Seamus has to make a decision because he's the boss. He's not having the best of all possible days today. I will, I will talk to him, and I'll give him the gist of our conversation and what we talked about, and
course.
then we'll be in touch.
Okay, you can reach out to me through emails and tell me the result, and yeah, hope I get accepted though. But thank you for it. Was lovely chat with you.
Yeah, we finally got
Of
connected.
course.
That's good.
Of
I have
course,
been
of
trying to
course.
reach you, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you have
Okay.
my email. You can like send me an email anytime, and I
Yeah, I'll
can
send you an
answer
email.
back. Of course. Have a nice day. Take
Okay,
care.
bye. Oh my god, I can't believe my mic was muted this whole time. This poor guy. Hungry doggo, yeah. I mean, I don't know when I went mute because I talked to Sloan and she heard me. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing today?
I'm good.
Can I get you something?
Oh wow, you guys have a lot of alcohol.
We do. We also have stuff that's not even up on there. We have rum and we have Irish cream.
What's Irish cream?
Irish cream is like a cream liqueur, but it's got whiskey in it. Irish whiskey, of course. It's very tasty if you'd like to try one.
Oh no, I don't.
It's
really
quite
drink.
sweet, actually. So that's another caution. We do have non-alcoholic drinks. We have E-Cola Light, Sprunk Light, and cranberry juice and water and coffee.
Ooh, cranberry juice sounds good.
Yeah, would you like a cranberry juice? I can get you one of those.
Sure.
That's $10. Is that okay?
Yep.
Is that cash or charge?
Let's do card.
Okay. There you go. I'll put it on the counter. It's nice and gold.
Thank you.
There you go. Yeah, it's kind of nice, refreshing trays. We use it, to mix drinks sometimes with vodka and stuff, but it's nice on its own, I find.
Yeah, I really like juice. I honestly, I don't really drink alcohol, which I don't know why I came here, but I saw it was open, so.
Well, I'm glad you came in. We do have, things that aren't alcoholic. We don't expect everybody to be drinkers. A lot of people are. But it's a quiet, nice neighborhood pub. We don't get much trouble or anything in here. We just, serve drinks and talk. And I should be putting music on, but I haven't put music on. I haven't really been feeling in the musical spirit today, I guess.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. You've been, what do you do around these parts?
Oh, well, I do a lot of stuff. I'm a clown, so I do clown stuff, and I also work for Weasel News as kind of reporter, journalist, and I'm also a student at ULSA.
My goodness, you are very busy.
Yeah, it seems like it, but I just kind of float around and see what people are up to.
What do you do with your clown stuff? Tell me about that.
Oh, well, sometimes I sing and dance, or I'll do like balloon animals or juggling or tricks and stuff,
Wow. That's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I think I need to put a flyer up on the bulletin board and officially advertise myself.
You should do, yeah. I mean, people need entertainment for parties and such.
Yeah, and I think it'd be nice as like a little side gig.
Yeah, are there any other people that do clown stuff here in the city, or is it just you?
I think there are some other clowns. I don't know their
Yeah, I had
names.
my
I
mic
know one of
muted.
them is called Clowny, which isn't very original, but
Yeah,
I like to
I
think
met
that.
Clowny actually. He's been in here.
Oh,
Now that I
what
think
was
of
he
it.
like?
Interesting. I mean, he's not like a fun kind of clown. He's more like a I'm gonna write your name down in my book kind of clown.
Oh yeah. I've heard some things about
But
some of the other
I
clowns.
did have quite a nice conversation with him the last time I saw him. We were near the Cluck and Bell, and I think he bought a new car or something. He was really excited about that.
Well, that's good.
I mean, don't mean he's like mean or anything. He was real nice to me, but I think he, I think he liked me. But he when you're a bartender, sometimes you're kind of like a therapist, and people kind of tell you their troubles, and you can't really reveal it. But I
Oh
think
yeah.
he enjoyed talking to me as well. I think
Well, that's good. You seem very easy to talk to.
Well, I like to think so. I mean, I try to take care of people. I mean, I'm a little older, 35 now, and I'm trying to settle down. And I don't drink anymore myself either, but I used to drink quite a lot, like a fishing, in fact. And,
Oh wow.
yeah, then I kind of gave that up, so I don't really drink anymore. And so I'm a good person to have behind a bar because, got experience with the bars, but I don't drink anymore.
Well, I never quite like drinking. I always find it very bitter.
It can be. I mean, it depends on what you're drinking, of course. Like if you had vodka with that cranberry juice, you probably really like it. You wouldn't even notice the vodka part, and then you get drunk, and then it would be unpleasant. You got to be careful.
Yeah, I think I have the addiction gene,
Oh, do you? Yeah, I definitely do. Because when I drink, I would get into drugs and other stuff, and I just like I had to quit that.
Oh wow.
When you get a bit older, you got to start taking care of yourself and not, thinking you're invincible or you're going to live forever.
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta eat your vegetables.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're a little hard to come by in the city. It's very hard to get, a balanced meal.
Yeah, I like to go up to Polito to the Piston
Yeah,
diner.
yeah.
I really like their stuff up there, but it can get kind of expensive.
Yeah, it's a little expensive there, and it's expensive. That place in Mirror Park is quite expensive. I haven't been up there in a long time. They got
So
some
what do
nice
you
food up there.
Oh, what do you do?
Well, I'm the assistant manager of this place mainly, and sometimes my boyfriend Ricky and I do construction work and, stuff like that.
Is it the Ricky that owns I forgot what it's called. It's near Weasel News. It's like a little shop.
No, this Ricky don't own anything like that. He's a relatively, I mean, he's relatively new in town. Well, I guess we arrived kind of the same time a few months ago, and he's from Bulgaria originally, and
Oh
he got a job at the PDM fancy dealership there, but he's just like a junior salesperson, so we don't really have any ability to sell cars, which is kind of awkward. But yeah, he's a real nice fella. I was really lucky to find him actually.
Yeah, it seems like there's a
he's
lot
real
of
sweet. Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of couples in the city.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't something I was especially looking for, but it, you know,
Yeah, sometimes it just
guys,
finds you.
sometimes it's just fun. We were picking fruit. We met picking fruit up in Grapeseed.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we did, and we started hanging out together. And I had a car, so that was helpful, and getting us around to do jobs and things. And we just started getting closer and closer and hanging out. And next thing you know, we're just living together, and now he's my boyfriend.
That's sweet. That's really sweet.
Yeah, he's a real nice guy. He treats me real well. He's got He's got this
Oh, he
very
better.
sexy European accent. I can't lie. I really like it. I mean, he can sound a little bit like Count Dracula sometimes, but, you know, he's got this kind of evil laugh, but he says he's not evil, and he's not. But, you know, maybe I just watched too many of those films when I was a little kid, you know. But I
Yeah,
still
I
think
get
it's a
what you
very
mean.
sexy accent. I guess Bulgaria's not that far from Transylvania or something, because he sounds quite similar.
I have no idea. I mean, maybe I could ask my friend Leaf. He said he knows a lot about history, so
Oh, is that Leaf the EMS guy?
yeah.
Yeah, I met him. Actually, he's picked me up at least once. He's a real nice fella.
Yeah, I was at the little Bahama beach bash earlier today, and I met him
really?
there.
Oh, he seems like a real nice guy. Well, actually, all the EMS seem real nice. There's David. Last time, Wednesday, I kind of had a little construction accident. I've done this building many times, but for some reason, I just kind of fell off the building.
Oh,
And broke a couple ribs. And David came along and he picked me up. And an EMS named Luna. The two of them took me to the hospital. And I saw Dr. Lawrence. He saw me a while back when I broke my leg. I had to get a titanium rod put in my leg.
wow, that's crazy.
Hi, Robbie. How you doing?
I got hit by a truck once.
We're on Freestyle,
It
pretending
didn't
it's
go very well.
1995.
My vision was a little blurry, but I think it was like karmic justice or something, because I was not doing great things when I got hit.
Yeah? What kind of... Oh, well, you don't have to tell me. I'm just a bartender. I don't, you know. I wonder
Oh
if
no,
there's
it's
Seamus
okay.
back there. Just excuse me just a sec. I'm just going... you okay, Seamus?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Well, you know, I'm saying the EMS in the city seem very sympathetic and very nice.
Yeah,
And I
even
hope
some
I
of
don't have
some
any
of the
more
cops do.
accidents. Well, I mean,
I guess it
yeah.
depends.
Yeah, it really does depend. I'll say that.
What was we talking about?
So,
We were talking about EMS being nice, and I don't know if
yeah.
I told you that I fell off a building and I broke 2 ribs on
Oh,
Wednesday.
Jesus.
I forgot to
How are
tell
you
you
doing
that.
now?
Oh, I'm doing okay now.
All right, that's good to hear.
Oh yeah, I have to take my pills actually.
Yeah, take them with some whiskey and make sure they work.
You're funny. All right. Yeah, let me take I take one pill now. I forgot to take mine this morning.
well, did you guys see the mayor, Sylvia Lipschitz? She's like in a wheelchair with like a head wrapping and everything, and I tried to ask her what happened, but she
God.
wouldn't tell me.
Oh, Jesus, that's rough.
All right, I'm gonna have to go streamer mode here because I don't know what this
Yeah, I
stuff
think
is. that he's
she's a
playing
little
on.
standoffish towards me because one time I tried to tell her like a Hebrew prayer because I learned that she was Jewish and I Hebrew prayer, but she did not like.
She can be a little bit prickly, I think is the best way to describe her.
Yeah.
I met her, you know, she seemed nice and she answered lots of questions and everything. That was the night of the debate that I met her.
Yeah,
But,
she was.
What's that, Seamus?
Oh, she's nice when she was trying to get elected. I heard that she's not been as nice.
Well, I mean, one of the problems, I guess, is that when you're like a mayor, everybody comes to you with all their problems and sometimes they don't like the answers.
That's the job.
That is the job, but you know, you can't please everybody. That's the problem.
I mean, everyone comes to the bartenders with their problems.
That's true. I hear a lot of people's problems. It is true.
I actually like some of the stuff that she's been doing. I think she's the one that's gonna start up the art gallery in town.
That would be nice. Be nice to have some cultural
that'd be
stuff
neat.
in town.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are sort of complaining because they got, tax now and income tax and stuff, but that was going to come in anyway. And the question was, how much was it going to be? And then, if it's a question of keeping the rates low, she campaigned on keeping the rates low. So
Yeah, and
she
I
kept
mean,
her
I don't
promise with
even
that.
notice it. I don't notice when I get taxed, so
Well, I get a paycheck and I get a couple dollars off it every time, but that's fine. I don't care as long as we get a city that runs decent and they don't have potholes and stuff.
that's true.
I basically am a 3 therapist. Yeah,
Well, it was nice to meet you. Did you say your name?
I probably didn't. My name is Judy Rudner.
Judy. That's a nice name. I'm Poppy.
Poppy, it's nice to meet you. And this here
Yeah.
Seamus, he owns the place. He's the owner.
Seamus here.
Oh, you're the Irish person.
He's the very.
I would be the proverbial Irishman.
He is in fact the Irish person. I'm not an Irish person. I just look kind of Irish.
Oh no!
Everybody says, "Well,
I
you
could
look
tell.
Irish. You got red hair and green eyes." And I said, "Well, that's fine. There might be some Irish in my heritage somewhere."
Yeah, I think there might be some in mine as well.
You're thick.
Well, it was nice to meet you too.
It's nice to meet you. I'm
Yeah,
very
nice to
glad
meet
you
you as well,
decided to
Poppy.
drop by. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
thank
do
you for
feel
the
free to drop
cranberry
by. And
juice.
like I said, you don't have to drink alcohol. You can just come in and have a juice and have a chat.
Yeah, thank you. All right, I'll get going now.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You have a good one. Be safe out there.
You too.
You okay, Poppy? Am I head popping? I think I might be head popping. I heard a car, but
Poppy,
I'm
you
not.
alright?
Poppy? Did she go into a fugue state?
I mean, maybe she meant like when see you later. She didn't mean she was actually like physically gonna leave, just mentally.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Whatever.
I thought it was
It's
me.
fine,
I
it's
thought
fine.
maybe I was having a headache because neither of you said anything for a bit, and I thought, well, maybe that's me.
No, she's just standing there.
You know where that guy that I was corresponding with? Oh, there she goes. That guy I was corresponding with, that Victor Borisov. He came in and I gave him an interview. He don't sound as bad as he kind of came across in his mail. He
It
did
might just
say
be, English is a second language.
he's actually real good. His English is real good. He's had some rough times, and he's because he was describing how he used to work security at the VU, and they showed him how to mix drinks and stuff like that. And I said, well, why didn't you want to go work there? And he said he wanted something a little calmer and just a little nicer, just a lower pace, like a quieter, calmer environment, which this can mainly be, but sometimes not. He did have a bit of a record, but he says he was framed and it was quite a long time ago. I guess we could check
What was
that
it
out if
for?
you want. He was kind of vague about it. He was kind of like, he said he was framed for a robbery, being wrong place, wrong time kind of thing. Doesn't seem violent.
Well, if it's not violent, I don't really care. I mean, fuck it, I'm a fan.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be. But anyway, he did get injured fairly recently. Was in the ICU. He's got a therapist who kind of recommended that he be in a quiet environment. He does have a bit of a scar on his face, but he seemed like pretty calm. He said he could be around in the EU and he could put quite a few hours in the bar if you wanted him to.
All right. Yeah.
So I don't know whether you want to talk to him or anything.
No, I trust your judgment completely. You're the assistant manager for a reason. I'm not trying to, if.
I mean, we could try him out. You give him like a trial and see how he does, and if he don't meet up to our expectations, or if the stock suddenly goes missing, or he says he's not involved with any criminal organizations, and he's been trying to go fly right and everything for quite a long time. And
Yeah,
you know,
if you
I
if you
was
feel
I was
comfortable, bring 'em
actually
on.
I felt more comfortable with him than I thought I would. I was kind of gave him a bit of the ears a little bit, and he just he took it real well. He was very respectful and everything. And yeah, I was actually more impressed with him than I thought I'd be.
Yeah, like I said, if you meet anyone you want to hire on, you don't need my approval.
Okay.
You're the assistant manager, so go ahead and we'll probably get you moved to manager here soon. And yeah,
I mean, I can't hire him, can I?
you can hire him. Yeah, you can hire as an assistant manager.
Can I?
Yeah.
Alright. I've
Right, if you
never
go to
hired
the-
anybody before,
If
so
you
I
go to
don't
the
know.
register, you should see our employee directory.
Oh yeah. Oh, that menu. I can't use that menu.
You can't use it.
No.
Yeah, we'll just make it official now. Congratulations, you're now You're now
Oh
the manager
my
of Doherty's Pub.
goodness. Oh my god.
There you
All
go.
right.
You've been
Now
doing
I
good
can.
work.
Now I can. Oh look, I can hire employees. I can manage them. I can.
Yeah.
All right.
You can see our books and everything. You
All
can
right.
rob us blind and leave me destitute.
Well, what do you think about that? Do you think I'm going to do that?
No. Also,
I don't even like the fact
so
that I can't charge myself for my sandwiches.
Those are employee benefits. Don't worry. But yeah, I mean, that's definitely not all the money in the place.
No.
So don't worry.
And it shouldn't be.
No.
I mean, I don't want to see that stuff anyway. But the other thing I guess we should talk about is when you wanted to start doing some of those events we talked about.
Well, you're the manager.
I can just go ahead and start scheduling events.
You don't need my permission to do. Yeah, I mean, just get my cursory permission. Just float the idea by me, and then from there you can run with it. And I already approved all those ideas, so dates and all that. That's all your call.
That was crazy. The Bob stuff. Oh my god!
I'm trying to own this place. I'm not trying to manage every last
No,
aspect of
all right.
it.
Well, that's fine. And the other thing I thought I might ask you about, because I don't know if he would ever ask you, is if you would consider hiring Ricky on here too, because he wants to help with things like if we had the food, like you said, and the events and things like that. And he's around when I'm around. So, all right. Well, I can tell him that then.
Yeah.
We didn't want to talk to you. We didn't want to talk to him about it today because it was like not a good day for you. But
oh no, I'm over it. I get over things fast.
Okay,
I just kind of have me like rage period.
Yeah, and you got it out of your system, I guess.
Yeah, I'm one of those people like I get it all out immediately, and then I just don't fucking worry about it ever again.
Yeah, I'm not sure Ricky's gonna be settled down in the PDM thing because it seems like he can't really do anything. He tries to open the place, but it don't even show that he's there because there's not a different pin on the map from the mechanics.
No, yeah, that's what you got to have. He's got to make like
yeah, I told him he needed a business card and a flyers and put them up and everything. So he said he would do that. He's got a little bit of graphic design background actually, so I'm interested to see what he comes up with.
Yeah, I mean, it's it's not as easy as you just stand there and sell cars. You got to hunt people down.
Thanks, Rico. Thank you for following.
But yeah, if he wants a job here, go on and hire him on. You 100% have me blessed him.
Yeah. He's a real reliable person.
Yeah. Anyone else you want to hire on? Any other good people you find? Just let me know. And I trust your judgment to hire them.
Okay. And thank you very much for the promotion. I'm just you
deserve
trying to do a good job and try to help make sure this place is open when we say we're going to. Maybe a little bit more. See how things work out. Well, there you go. Judy's now the manager.
Oh, of course. No, you've been doing a fantastic job. You've been the lifeblood of this place, so you definitely deserve it. And you also deserve this.
What's that? Oh my God, that's a hell of a lot of money, Seamus. So what are you doing?
Yeah, well, that's your bonus.
I
pay well here.
Well, I thank you. I'm not going to say anything more than that, I guess.
No, you deserve it. You've been here more than I have, so I
Well,
appreciate it.
I think you could do a lot with this place. I think this place got a real nice vibe, and I think a lot of people want to see it open more often. So I think that's the main
Yeah.
goal, is to get some more people on, that we can get the
Yeah.
place open more often, get it on the map, so to speak. And
Yeah, we need a lot more staff. I've just
if we can
been
get that
so busy.
tab working too, because I
Oh,
think that
yeah.
would be really good. Because those other
Yeah.
drinks are not bad, you know. You can get pull pints off of there. I didn't even know you could do that.
Oh yeah, you can do that. You can pour as many as you need. But yeah, I mean, we need to get the stout working because right now having it in the back's not the best.
Yeah, it isn't the best, and you know, it don't sound very
We're
Irish.
actually
You
running
know.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. If we could get that working, and I think I brought it up like I said, and I think they're going to be looking at it and seeing if we can get that the line cleared up and a new keg put in and get that all installed. That would be good. Irish movie night, yeah, I want to do that. I really want to do the
Yeah.
Irish movie night. I guess it's just a question of seeing what we can coordinate with the Doppler Cinema.
Yeah.
And
Anything you want to do, feel free to do.
I'll meet somebody up there and see who's running that place and see if I can get that organized. And I do have something I'd like to do for a first movie, but I don't know if that's possible. I have to see about it. And you probably heard me talk about that movie before. I tell everybody about that movie because it's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, how's it going?
Hello. I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. I guess I'll start out with a whiskey.
You want to have whiskey? Okay, how would you like that? Straight?
Straight.
Over ice? Yep, okay. I can get you that.
Actually, can I change that to over ice?
Absolutely, you can.
Appreciate that.
All right.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going, dog?
Oh, not too bad. Lost my appeal today, so it is what it is. But yeah, I was trying to appeal a felony reckless driving I got, but
oh damn.
Turns out the courts are not. They don't know how law works, so.
Yeah, a little bit awkward.
Damn. Okay. So, well, when I got it, all I did was talk to the cop about it. He said it couldn't ticket that, so he took it off. Cause I guess it was a buck pulled me over, and he had some cadets, and so they wrote me a ticket for a felony, which you technically couldn't do. So I talked to the cop about like, hey, I didn't know this. I knew this. I wouldn't protest and whatever. It was that what's that one cop, the cake cop? Yeah, that guy. He's like, oh well, you know what? This is probably obviously an error. I'm just gonna go correct this, take the penalty off. I'm like, all right, dog, that works for me.
All right. There's your whiskey's on the counter here.
Appreciate it.
You're very welcome. I think I met you before. You worked at that Tire Nuts place?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. I think you fixed my car once.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, it's a Tornado Classic with the convertible with the... It was red. Not that you probably seen a million cars like that.
No, I remember you. I actually do, yeah. You were... It'd be like you and some other gentleman came in, I think.
Yeah, it's my boyfriend Ricky was with me. Yeah, we got good service at your place. That was real good.
Glad to help.
Yeah, I like keeping that old girl kind of running, kind of a classic. I like it.
Yeah.
I've seen some really cool cars around that place, like low riders with the hydraulics and everything. Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what they're known for.
It absolutely is. Pretty fancy. I'm not that much of a car person, honestly. I'm not really, but you know, I guess you have to kind of, you know, think about your cars and care about your cars and make sure they serve you well, you know.
Yeah, you treat your car well, it should treat you well.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, sorry, kind of just zoned out for a second there.
You
Thinking
okay?
about,
Seamus
just thinking
is
about the day. I was
very
just-
much a car person, actually.
I'm very much a car person.
He can tell you all about. He's got a
Everyone
lot
already
to
I
say
knows.
about
remember.
car.
I
Everyone
know. He used to be
already
a
knows.
customer.
Oh,
Used to be
well,
a
there you go.
customer. What are you talking about? I used to fucking pay a sale.
He said
still
repeat
am a
customer, I
Well,
think is
that
what he
too.
said.
Oh, a tire nuts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tire
tire
nuts,
nuts.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I first met you, and then yeah, you did the dealership after that.
Yeah.
You work? Do you work at the dealership down in Vespucci, right?
Yeah, I'm the manager there.
Oh yeah. When are you guys open? I've been wanting to stop by the window shop once or twice.
We're kind of like just working on an appointment only thing, just because.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah.
you can still count an appointment to window shop.
All right. Well, you know, it's more
I
like
just
a
don't.
spur of
I
the
just
moment
don't. Yeah, I just don't want people like just standing there all fucking day for like 0 customers to come in or just only
Right,
window
well, yeah.
shoppers. So I figure,
Yeah, I
you
feel
know,
ya.
if someone wants to spend 100K, they're gonna be motivated enough to fucking contact us.
Actually, I should call Ricky and see what he's doing. You should come here and you know, get hired.
Outside.
That's strange. I was just calling you, and there you are.
Oh god, that's stuck in my hand now.
Okay. Ricky,
Yes.
how'd you
What
like to
happened
work
in the interview?
work at a bar?
I would love to actually.
All right. Well, come over here. Let me hire you.
Um,
So how have things been, Tariel?
Come over here,
Not
Ricky.
That's good.
just doing the
you
cars.
wouldn't guess what I had.
What'd you get? Have?
One guess.
What?
I mean, construction.
You did that construction where you failed on?
No.
What?
Our favorite one,
Oh, nice.
Wow City.
Oh my God! All by yourself?
Cars.
It
All
was.
right.
Make good money?
I think I started falling, asleep.
All right. Congratulations. You now work at Doherty's Pub. If you'd like to come through, I can give you a tour in the back and show you everything. Because guess what?
Sure.
I'm a manager
good.
now. I can hire people.
Oh,
Come on in.
Oh,
You
you said
get-
you're a
do
manager
you have-
now.
I am. I'm a manager now. I got told that. Did you have a key? Did that key work?
I mean, no, I meant
No.
Tyrell. Did you
No,
say
no,
you
no,
were?
no.
Oh, Tyrell's a manager.
Oh,
So,
okay, sorry.
did that key work?
Oh, sorry.
Does your
I
key
was
work?
saying no, I
you
think,
have to.
I think I make a little bit more.
Do you have a
more
key?
money when I was the assistant manager of Tire Nuts, but
What just happened?
getting there.
Did we lose Ricky?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
One moment.
You could just think about, opening the door with your E muscle.
Yeah.
Can you just do that?
Apparently not. Maybe I need to nap.
You might need to nap. It's true. Have a little nap in the. Oh, well, you shouldn't have to be on duty to do it because you should be able to get in to get on duty.
Oh,
Do I have to do something special to give him a key? Or does he not get a key as a trainee? Do I have to promote him to get a key?
Is he easing through the door? Is he
He-
is he clocked in?
He's not clocked in. Do you want to clock in? Because I can
Yeah,
open
clock
the
in.
door without clocking in.
Yeah, I walked in, but I still can't do it. Maybe I need a nap.
He might need
Just
that.
go ahead and promote him to standard employee. That's fine.
Okay. Come here, Ricky. Oh, I don't know if I could. Do I need him here? I probably don't need him here.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay, there you go.
Let me during this.
Okay. Try to see if you can ease your way through the door there.
Yeah, if not, I'll just
Have a nap
take a little
outside
yeah.
somewhere. There you go. That's what it was. Okay. Come on back here. Now
Okay,
you're
that
coming in
sounds
here as an
looks-
employee.
yeah,
Okay. This is the bathroom. This is the employee's washroom. You can come in here and use the washroom if you need it. Oh, my goodness. You got me cornered in the washroom. All right. This is where our stove will be when we get our stove. It looks like there's a stove there. It's just not hooked up, right? So, okay, you come over here and look at this. Alternatively, you can see the storage. You can see our stout whiskey. That pale ale is just something I put there because I pulled it. But it's the lager beer. The pale ale is really, we have that on tap. Water, you need water. The sandwiches are here. The vodkas, which Seamus hasn't actually figured out the cost of them, like the prices for them yet. But the Cherenko red vodka is the standard vodka now, and it's $35. I don't even know. Like the rum is probably the same price as the vodka. I've absolutely no idea. And the champagne, I don't. That's sort of special occasion stuff. There's only 9 of those. We also sell cigarettes, so you can get a pack of cigarettes here. And in the storage, there's also a boombox. We can keep that here. You can put music on if you want. And then in the back here, we don't really mess with this too much, but just show you there's an exit here that you can get in through. I don't know if you can get in through the back, but there's like a back exit. He enters here. That's how Seamus always comes in, pretty much. Yeah.
The bus entrance. Oh my.
Well, I mean,
That's a
they
pretty
drive the
fast
trucks
door.
in here, and they bring deliveries and stuff in here.
Oh, trucks.
Yeah. But just keep that locked.
Yeah.
You can lock that. I mean, some stuff
Yeah,
actually locks automatically.
This
Just
doesn't.
just leave it. Yeah, just and this is the office in here. This is actually where Seamus interviewed me. Was this office in here? Can you get in?
You're on the door.
All right. Come on in then. Yeah, this is the office, so this is Seamus's office,
pretty
really.
nice.
So I just want to show it to you.
I mean, yeah.
We don't really have any reason to come in here.
Yeah.
All the doors
This
kind of
looks-
lock after itself, so that's like the employee entrance door. This door don't have a lock.
Yeah. Okay, I don't have access to that, so it's fine.
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine. No, I mean.
No,
have
I
no
didn't
reason to
either
go in
till
there.
today. Now I'm a manager, so
Oh,
I do.
that's good.
Yeah. And that's basically it. So come on in here. And let me show you around here. As you know, there's 2 trays that we put the drinks on. This one tray on the counter there, and that one tray over on the counter here. If you look at the cash register, you can clock in on the cash register too. It's a real fancy system, and you can also charge people. You'll have to find out, if a bunch of people are here, you might want to check what their names are, so of the person who's going to be doing the paying, and then you just indicate whether it's going to be cash or charge, and then you put the amount in there. And as you can tell, the price list is posted up there. It's pretty easy. You can make coffee here, and you can give out coffee to people, especially if they have had a few drinks and they want to drive. Just make sure they got some coffee. If they get real drunk, of course, like if you find they're drunk, then take their keys. Like, don't let them drive. Down here is
Yeah.
where we keep some other drinks. So if you scoot down here and you have a look here, you'll see a drink fridge here, and there's some cranberry juice, some rum, some Irish cream, vodka. This is like cheap vodka though, so I don't even know if we even use that anymore. The Spunk Light, E Cola Light. You get some crisps because you gotta have crisps, and that looks like a bottle, but it's actually a chocolate bar. What we usually do is we charge people. We charge people
It's in
$2,
disguise,
just
okay.
$2 more than the price here. You'll have to pay that price. You know,
No, it should go to the bank.
it should go out of the bank, but it's like, you know, it's and we just charge them like $8. You know, it says $8. You charge them 10. If it's 10, you charge them 12.
Yeah, $2 was what it says.
Yeah, basically. Just try to keep track of it as much as you can there.
Mhm.
We're not that strict about it because it all goes into the, like anything you bring up goes into the accounts anyway. But it's kind of nice to
That's
keep
good.
tabs on what you're selling, you know, just to keep an idea of
Yeah.
what's going out. And you can't charge yourself for anything, but if you're hungry, eat a sandwich. If you're thirsty, get yourself a drink. Like, it don't matter.
Yeah, no, it's perks of working.
Yeah. I don't
Hey,
drink
like, just don't
really.
be coming in on like your days off and grabbing like 20
No,
stacks or
no,
something
like a
that.
million
Yeah.
sandwiches.
No,
We
no,
would.
no.
I don't. We'd never do that.
That's
I
good
actually
to
just I
mention.
brought some sandwiches to the court just in case people were starving. That was it. Yeah, what I'd like to, you know, what you can do is, you know, you can keep like
Mhm.
a little bit of whiskey or something on your person so you don't have to run back and forth all the time. That stout is running out. I don't know. We're trying to get that tap fixed because if you look at this tap, you know, you look at that, you can grab a beer. Right now we can do the lager
Yep.
and the pale ale, but the stout doesn't work. You can use that to kind of pull a stout, so you can show people you're pulling the stout and everything. Like you gotta pull it slow. You gotta pull it in stages, you know, and you just gotta do it a couple times to get the perfect head on it. You know, that's what people want to come to the Irish pub for, is making sure
Mhm.
that, you know, you got a nice stout. But right now you can't really, you know, if you pull a stout from here, you can't really give it to anybody because it don't look like nothing and it don't work. So
Okay, so start just from the back.
stout from the back for now, yeah,
Yeah.
because you literally cannot use it. You can't
Mhm.
use it, you know. But you can use it to
Yeah,
kind of just
well.
pull, like, so you show you're pulling the taps and everything. If you do pull something like, you know, one of the other drinks, you can give that to them. That should work. I think. I haven't actually drunk anything that I pulled over there
Hey,
before.
can I help you, officer?
Yeah, I was just wanting to give me some drinks and some food. If you guys got some.
Yeah, sir. We don't serve alcoholic drinks to on-duty officers, unfortunately.
No, I wasn't trying to get alcohol. Just
We
maybe a soda or something.
we have a bunch
Yeah.
of non-alcoholic drinks, sir. We got Spunk Light,
yeah.
E Cola Light cranberry juice, and water, of course, and coffee if you'd like coffee.
Yeah, I'll take 5 E-colas and what's your favorite dish here to eat?
Well, right now we just have a ham and cheese sandwich. It's very nice
It's-
though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
it's better than what you'd get at the.
Yeah, I make them
corner
fresh
store there.
before I start
Yeah,
my shift,
okay.
so you know.
All right, I'll take 5 of each. I'll take
5 of them?
five sandwiches and 5 E-colas, please.
Okay, Ricky, would you like to get 5 sandwiches from the back there on the
Sure.
on that tray I showed you, and I'll get the colas.
How's your guys' night going? Decent.
Okay,
How's
so
it going?
5 colas is $7, and the sandwiches are 5. So can you bring that up for the officer over here?
Sure,
You can do some
Ask him cash
quick
or card?
maths in your head.
that will do.
He's new.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
trying. We're just training him, so we just gave him a chance to, you know, learn the ropes here.
No problem.
How much you said the sandwiches was?
The sandwiches are 5,
They
and
go
the
7.
e-colas are 7.
Okay, so that would be $60 cash or card.
Card, please.
Seamus is really over it. I was live during the whole Dominic Penguin situation. Yes, I was. Hi there. Can I get some for you today?
Hello, hello there. I would love to have a few stouts, please.
A few
say
stouts?
3. Yeah, 3.
Three? Three?
Yes,
Okay, I
please.
can get you 3 stouts. Just let me start them on the pour.
There you go, sir.
Alrighty, thank you very much. My food gonna be on the tray over here?
Yeah, I put
yes,
your E.
sir.
colas on the tray there, and you should just add your sandwiches there.
There you
too.
go, sir. Sandwiches are on the tray for you.
Thank you guys.
You're
you go.
welcome.
You guys have a good night. Take it easy.
You
You
do.
as
Bye
well.
bye. Okay, I'm just gonna. He's got to pull this nice and slow. Ricky, you watching me pull this?
Mm-hmm.
You wanna try one yourself?
Sure.
Just try pulling that. Now give it a nice rest in between. Let it settle. Okay.
Hey, how's it going?
You want a nice good head on
not too
that.
bad.
Which pulling out the
Yeah, just
Yeah, we're
look
talking
at
now.
it and grab a beer. Just can you see that?
yes, thank you. The one water.
Yeah, just don't you'd like you see it. We got to get it from the back there, but just go through the motion.
Okay, you're going to what? Oh yeah. There we go.
Okay, 3 stouts is
Yes,
$45.
Sounds alright.
Do you want is that cash or charge?
Charge.
Okay, Ricky.
Did
And
you
the
go the
name would
stouts?
be
You want to
Leo,
charge them up $45 for those?
or
Sure.
Leonardo, like the Ninja Turtle.
Oh my goodness, that's a lovely name. Okay, Ricky,
was
do you
your
want
name, sir?
to charge him up, Leonardo?
Did that quite help?
Or, yeah, just Leo.
Leo.
All right, Leo.
The name of Leo.
All right. What
I
he said,
gotta
cash
get all
or
this
card,
stuff
sir?
out of her
Card.
All right.
out of her pocket because it's like these literally don't work. So,
Busy shift so far?
I wouldn't call it busy. They're kind of steady. They're kind of like serial customers, like one at a time for over a period of time.
There you go, sir.
Hi, JD. How you doing?
Well, would have loved to show up sooner, but was at the funeral, so
Oh my goodness, I'm so
Yes.
sorry.
Here
yeah,
you go, the stouts.
much appreciated. And now I know what it's time for.
Yeah. Just be careful if you get, a little tipsy. You shouldn't drive, all right? You gotta be careful.
All good.
Just
apologize.
pace yourself, okay?
I assume they're on the tray. I can't spot them.
Hold on.
Becky, did you put them on the tray? I can put them. I got them off the thing. I can put them on there for you. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
I already put them on there,
yeah.
Ricky. It's okay. I got it.
Yeah, okay.
I pulled them
Okay.
off of the.
I heard you.
Yeah. There you go. And just
Or
this is thirsty work, so just make sure you don't you
Mhm.
stay hydrated and make sure you eat something so you don't fall over.
Ooh, speaking of eating something, do you have anything you can recommend on the menu?
Well, we basically just have ham and cheese sandwiches, but they're nice and fresh, and they taste better than the ones at the store.
I would
yeah.
love to have. How much are they? What,
$5. Yeah.
Oh shoot! Like I'll buy like 10 if possible.
Sure, you can get
Sure.
them. You want to charge them up, Ricky, and I'll get them from the back.
Yes.
I have 14 on them. I'm
Charge
just
again, sir?
pretending.
Cash, okay.
There you go.
Gotta spice it up sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. There you go. Yeah, they're pretty good. I found
There
them
you
very
go, sir.
tasty. In fact, I'm going to eat one right now because I'm feeling a little bit hungry.
Let me leave it tip on
Speaking
the
of-
tray as well.
Oh, that's very nice of you. You don't have to do that. I mean, we'll appreciate it.
Of course. No, the Irish pub has been a
Yeah, this is the pub. This is my
good
Irish
place
pub.
of mine. I remember way back.
She just became the
when I
manager.
had my first few shifts down at the docks. Me and the work buddy always went over here.
Yeah, this is our
Grabbed
Irish pub.
ourselves
It's
after
called
work beer,
Doherty's
and,
Pub.
well, it was in a bit of a close period, so I'm very happy to see it all open.
We're trying to keep it open a bit more. I'm going to hire some more
Hell
people. And I'm going to have some events and things here.
That sounds incredible.
Yeah, we're going to have like an Irish movie night and come back here for afters. And we're going to have some, just pub kind of things. You know, we could do like pub quizzes and, you know,
Yes,
like
if you would
single
have a
nights.
trivia night,
A
that would be
trivia night.
incredible.
That's one of the things I'd like to do because that's like just a thing, you know. I have to come up with some trivia questions to do trivia night. I'm not that great on that stuff.
Ooh. Wait, or
Oh yeah, well you're doing
trivia
the
questions
lurk.
like questions
Do a lurk.
that everybody, or you don't really know the. Hold on, is this a trivia question? No, that's a fun fact. I'm sorry, my brain is everywhere today.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm drinking a bottle of
With
water,
the
and for
glass
some
of
reason I felt
water.
incredibly violent about it.
Yep. What, is it stale?
It's not stale.
Jeez.
There you go.
It's not but okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, fine.
All right, I gave you some bandages. So I probably gave you a little bit of a cuff there. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to beat up my boyfriend in front of you.
No worries.
It's fine.
I really hate to ask this. Maybe like two back, me and a good friend of mine had to talk with the owner, and he said something that union members get a free beer. Would you know if that is still something that is happening, or
Well,
was a while back?
was that Shane you were talking to, or Seamus?
Is there anything that makes them apart? Do they have different territories? Because
I've never heard this before, and I'm the manager, so it's news to me. I'd have to check that out. We do have happy hour nights where we do a first drink free for everybody.
All right.
Like on Friday nights, we do that.
Hell yeah. No way. You see, we got around quite an impressive roster down at the docks, I believe. 70 active members.
My goodness, that sounds like a lot of free beer. Actually, I'm not sure that's a good idea for the bar.
But it's good advertisement if we could.
It would be good advertisement.
Benefits.
That's true. I actually haven't heard that from Seamus, but I will ask him about that and see if that's something
maybe
that.
Was Shane.
It might have been Shane. I don't know. It's something that Seamus wants to continue because Seamus just bought it, I think, last week. So it's not been, not everything's kind of official yet. We are trying to still organize some things, and get Seamus to, put his mark on the plate.
Hell yeah!
All right, you fly on in. But then we'll figure it out. But I can certainly float that by as an idea. But the thing is, they can't just come in for one and leave because that's not going to, that'll be a bit of a problem for us if that starts to be the case.
Yeah, all union members get a 10% discount at the Tire Nuts mechanic shop, and they've been getting a lot of cash down there to do some upgrades.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's not a bad idea. It's certainly not something that we'd object to in principle. Besides, the union movement in Ireland is extremely strong, and that's a very good connection. And I know that's the cause that Seamus is very sympathetic toward. So we can definitely talk about that. I just hadn't heard it, but
all good.
Yeah, well, thanks for bringing it up so that we can talk about it.
Hell yeah! No, I'm admin down there, and And I always try to, get some more benefits for the workers down there. We got a great workplace. We even have locker room talk and safety meetings. We had a forklift race last weekend.
Oh, I heard about
Which-
that actually.
Oh yeah, I myself set it up with a few work colleagues, but I was, announcing
Was
stuff.
it a lot of fun?
Hanging up the posters. It was awesome. We had like 40 visitors and just PD, EMS, VU girls that started off the race. It was wild.
Actually, there's Seamus right there. You can talk to him. He's just gonna put some more music on. I have streamer mode on, so I can't hear the music. But yeah, Moon made an observation about being Ricky's like Sloth's superior boss every server we're in, which is kind of weird. We're equals in no
What
pixel
was that?
dog. Leah was just talking about a thing that I think they were talking about with Shane, maybe about some kind of freebie or promotion for the dock workers to get them to come to the pub.
I'm not quite sure if
Was that you?
did we
or
have
Shane?
that with you. It was a while back, like 2
I
months
mean,
ago.
yeah, if you want to tell them that their first beer is free on the house, that's usually our policy anyway. So yeah.
Hell
Well, it
yeah,
is
no,
on a happy hour to do a free beer on
Yeah,
happy hours. You
I
know.
mean, yeah.
Yeah, so when it's happy hour,
It's not a big
which is
stretch for
like
us.
it's I guess any day it's open, except for Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, right? And then Friday, like
Yeah. So there's Friday, yes. So basically just Saturday and Sunday we don't do happy hour.
and Thursday for some reason. I don't know why that is.
No, Thursdays
Or
should be
ma-
happy hour.
Oh, it is? Okay.
I mean, it's really just whenever the fuck we want to have it, be happy hour. It doesn't matter. It could be today for all we fucking care. I mean, that's sort of just how happy hours work. It's when happy hour is. I
Yeah,
usually just
sure.
don't have it on Saturdays just because there's just usually so much else going on.
Oh yeah, agreed.
Okay, well, it's decided then, Leo. You can tell them.
Hell yeah.
And we'll put it, make sure that the employees all know. And yeah.
So much appreciated.
It's really any day everybody's supposed to get one. I keep forgetting, to tell you the truth. A lot of people only come in for one, so it's a little bit awkward.
Oh yeah. Well, I've
And-
had 3 so far, and it's good.
Yeah, I know. It's
Love me
pretty
some
good beer.
stouts.
We're hoping to get another batch of stout on tap. The real Irish
Ooh,
kind. 'Cause
Like
right
some
now
Guinness
it's
or
well, it's going to be Irish stout. Like I don't know if we can get that particular brand in the city,
understood,
but
yeah.
I've just taken to calling it Irish stout because
Makes sense.
you have to negotiate it with the breweries and stuff, and make sure you can get it a steady supply.
Mm.
So far, we're doing pretty good. We got the local brands too, like Lager, and we got Ricky, I forgot to take my pill this morning, but I took it this afternoon.
Oh, that's okay.
My pain
She downed it with a
pill.
You
bottle
said
of
that-
vodka.
I did not. Seamus,
Oh
you
my
are a
God.
liar. It did not. You know I don't drink. I had water.
We should have a jazz night where so it'll just be me in here alone in the dark, drinking martinis and listening to jazz.
Seamus,
like a
you
good
own it. You
vibe.
can do that any old night you want.
Yeah, I
I
mean.
do that in the back room often.
Oh.
Right. All right. Well, you get some martini glasses, and we'll have jazz night. Nobody will be invited, but we'll have the martini glasses anyway. Asserting my dominance. I don't think so. Well, actually, maybe I am, because I'm older and wiser. Well, older and theoretically wiser. And he does let me drive a bunch of the RP because he's I think he just enjoys it. I make him laugh, so.
So what's the next big thing for the Irish pub? For the Hurties?
Well,
nice
we
events coming up?
gonna get some events coming up, like a Irish movie night. And then
what's
we've
like
got,
a good Irish movie you can recommend?
well, the one that I was going to try to get to see if I could
Miller's
get like,
Crossing.
well, that's a good one. Of the sort of, isn't that sort of American Irish? I guess so.
It's Irish American, but it's still a good fucking movie. I mean, the main
Yeah.
character's Irish, I think. He has an accent at least.
You
It's
think
never
that's
really
an
stated actually if he's Irish or just an
I
Irish
I
American.
think so, but I guess the one I was going to do was I thought had a lot of maybe broader appeal to people who aren't interested in gangster movies is The Commitments, because I really
Ooh,
like that
Commitments.
movie.
Oh,
Oh, that rings a bell.
go for Seamus.
It's came out about 4 years ago in
Hey, how's it
'91, and it is a movie about some Irish kids in Dublin getting themselves together a soul band, playing American soul music.
I'm down at me.
Oh.
It's a real good movie, and it's very very extremely Irish, like heavily, like it's all Irish, 100%.
Alright, sounds good.
And the music's
Right,
good
I
too.
gotta go interview someone for PDM. I'll be back.
Okay.
It's hard owning a pub and managing a car dealership.
Oh, speaking of which, I actually thought I might give that Victor guy a try here in the bar, because he needs a job and he seems very sincere, and I actually wasn't going to hire him at all, like just based on how crap his application was, but then when I talked to him, he seemed like a pretty decent guy, and we can keep tabs on him, like if we can give him a trial. And if he don't work out, then, we can get rid of him.
My truck's just gone.
No.
No
What?
one stole it.
Yeah.
Though.
When
Your
I
truck?
rolled up, the only thing outside was a bike.
No, that truck's loud enough. I would have heard if someone stole it. Just
Did you not park it?
no, but it went away, or like it was gone around that time that
Walk inbound?
that
I
girl
mean,
had her headache and her car is gone as well.
Oh.
All right,
do
I
you-
got multiple vehicles here.
I was gonna say, I'm sure you got another one. If you don't, I can
Yeah, I'm
lend you
just gonna
one
drive
because
the
I got a
Doherty's
couple
van.
here.
I'm gonna drive the Doherty's van.
I could make you drive to PDM in an Orbita. That would be cool.
Nope.
Oh, the cursed car. So you mentioned a guy called Victor. If you don't mind me
Yeah.
asking, what's his last name? think I know.
Borisov, Victor Borisov.
Oh, hell yeah. I think
Do you
I
know
met
him?
once or twice. Yeah, seems like a nice guy.
I mean, he seems nice. He seems like he's had a real rough time lately, so maybe he needs a little break. There you go. There's the Doherty's.
That
the
looks
Doherty's
incredible,
van.
this van.
It does look incredible, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see if I can get Victor on the phone. I'm gonna see if I can call him and ask him to come in.
Oh, are you a assistant manager then? Hiring people?
I'm a manager now.
Oh.
I got made a manager today, actually.
Ooh, promoted.
Yeah, I got a
Congrats.
promotion
Now the big
today.
paycheck is coming, huh? Getting
No, no, but that, but
Hello, this is Leo.
he just promoted me to assistant manager not very long ago. Now I'm manager, and now I can go ahead and just hold events and things, and not even worry about it.
That's good.
Oh no, he's not in town right now. He wanted to be more in that. I'm glad he came by, because we were going to play a lot of tag. I get the impression. I should have called him earlier. Just I'll send him an email. We can just before we go home, I could just maybe email him and tell him that we'll give him a trial and see how it goes. And I'm just gonna, take pictures every day of the stock, and if it goes just missing, then I will, fire him. But I think he struck me as being pretty sincere about needing a job and wanting a place that was quieter and not like, the Vanilla Unicorn. He used to
he
work
worked
at the
at the
Vanilla.
VU?
He did. He worked at the VU as security, and and apparently, he got taught to mix drinks and stuff there. Now we don't have fancy drinks or anything here, or at least not yet. But it is, yeah, it's getting late for Sloth. Although I think they had the time change, so. What time is it in your head, Ricky? You need to go to bed.
Almost 4 a.m.
You should go to bed.
Oh shoot! Yeah, 3 for me.
I
3
have
for
to
me.
watch out for him because he will stay up all night if I don't send him to bed.
I mean, we should wait. I don't know. Should we wait for Seamus? Or?
No, you don't have to wait for Seamus, but I was thinking that maybe I should, send you home and stay here myself. You want to do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
You have a vehicle?
Nope.
How were you getting around?
I mean, through the construction, I just run.
You ran to the construction.
Yep. It's not that far.
I could give you a ride. I don't mind.
Can you give him a ride, Leo? That
would
would
be
be so
lovely.
nice of you.
Sure.
I would just send him on his way because I think I might have some more customers here. So at some point,
You might.
I might. Well, congratulations on your new job.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
I didn't, just bring it up to Seamus in a moment, and he just said we should have hired Ricky a while ago. But that.
Well, I didn't want to bring him to
I said, he said, no, hire him. And then I couldn't, hire you as an assistant manager, so he made me manager. Something weird's happening.
Well, looks like everybody's headed to bed then.
I guess I guess. I don't know. I guess they are. All right. Well, maybe we'll close the bar and just try to figure out what the heck's going on. You should go to bed anyway. Maybe I should close the bar anyway. I don't know.
I mean, maybe you can come back after that weirdness.
Yeah, maybe.
Also,
Okay.
you have to tell me where the signs are.
Oh, I'll send them to you because I have my own. Because nobody did them for me, so I just did them for myself. Okay, you can log off here. You can log off anywhere. You know that, right? You can.
Well, I was logged in, but when I tried to charge the officer, I didn't.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't clocked on.
Yeah, I think you need to clock on to do the charging. You have to clock on at the cash register, I think.
Yeah.
But you can clock on to get.
Yeah.
You can clock on, to just open the thing, close the thing, and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna clock off
says
here.
It's one person at the moment on duty, but we're 2 people here, unless it's counting per specific rank.
I don't think it's that case. Like I know I've worked with, Shane and Seamus, and we were all able to, work. Or unless Shane wasn't clocked in and was just handing out booze for no, because that's the way he was. Well, anyway, I owe you a free beer, Leo. So remember that. And remind me of it next time you're in, okay?
All union members do have their own union ID card as well.
Oh, do they? Okay. Can you show me what one of those looks like?
Sure. It doesn't look that fancy quite yet, but we're getting them laminated.
Oh, okay.
soon.
Okay. You're going to get laminated? All right.
But for now, this paper.
This is what they do? Okay. Well, that's pretty basic, but it works okay. All right. I'm going to.
If you do want to double check, I could just send you the roster as well, but.
I mean,
a lot of names.
It's a lot of names. I mean, and I know some of the union guys already because they come in here on a regular, so.
Oh, yeah, we always promote this place down at the docks.
Yeah. Well, the Irish is, the union thing is very strong.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the kind of bar that I think that a lot of them would like necessarily. They don't want to go to a strip club. They don't want to go to a place that's got a lot of fancy gewgaws, They just want to
yeah.
talk and they want to just, you know.
I'm a bartender at Bahama Mamas, and sometimes it can just get a bit too
It
much.
gets pretty crazy, right? It's a little bit loud and a lot of music, a lot of craziness, and this
Most of
suits
the time,
me.
people just
This suits me down to the ground, actually.
hell yeah. Don't have a lot of
All
time
right,
talking to the
all right.
customers.
So let's just clock off and get you home,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll come back
what?
after. Okay. What's that?
How did you come?
I said clock off and get you home. What did you think I said? If you do have drinks in your pocket, just remember to put them back, okay? Also, I have to go to the bank.
Hold on.
Also, I have to go to the bank because Seamus gave me a bonus.
I just put one Wogger beer because I pulled
Yeah.
that from the
Yeah,
tub,
I
and
gotta put these things that I've just pulled the I just pulled the stouts because they don't work.
Right, let me see
Okay,
if I can open this when I'm not cocked.
you should be able to.
Right, but when I deselect it from my menu, and now I
Okay,
can.
Okay.
No, because to get your normal sour, you have to deselect that from your menu.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Hey, Dom.
Oh, not bad. How are you?
I'm not dead yet. You must be doing something right. Can I help you, folks?
No, we're just I just had to close the pub, so I've drive my boyfriend home, and then I'll be back after the storm.
All right.
This
Stay
unscheduled
safe,
storm.
all right?
You
Yeah.
do. Bye bye.
Why is he looking so familiar?
Yeah. Okay. That sound of absolute horror when I suggested that Seamus drive to PDM in an Orbita. It was just like that was worth
like-
everything.
Yeah.
That was worth so much to me. I thought that was so funny. I don't think I called him Sloth, did I?
But did he like suggested to hire me, or you asked him?
I asked him
Oh, okay.
because I thought it was an opportune moment, and I thought,
Yeah.
But he said, yeah.
that was
When I
stupid.
said it, he was like, of course, like we should have hired Wiki a long time ago. That was him. That's what he said.
No, because I know that he was upset earlier. Didn't want to
I know.
be like,
Excuse me.
Jesus.
All right.
He was just, I'm just gonna go in front of you. Haha.
Yeah, just gonna pull sideways on the road here.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I said that to him, he just said to me, "We should have." Yes, of course, we should have hired Ricky a long time ago. That is precisely what he said. So there you go. I don't think it occurred to him that you wanted to work there, so. And he does admit that you might have, he's just said as well, just make yourself a business card for PDM, make yourself flyers, just put them up when you want people to come in, when you want people to know, because he knows that there's not like a separate pin in the map for.
No way.
There you go.
I am working on that. I have progress. I
Right.
can show you.
Yeah, well, you basically work the same place as Seamus does, so now you can now you can open the pub anytime you want. Basically, you just you've seen me put up the flyers. We'll get you into that
Yeah.
that bulletin board thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can invite you or if he has to invite
I have
you.
no idea.
No idea. And also, there's
mean-
in the city, there's a, I think it might just be management gets in that other place because I think it's just me and Seamus in it now. Because like I'm on top of things like trying to get that get the pumps working, so that tap is working for the staff.
Also, I want to ask: am I supposed to get 50% of what I charge as commission? Because that seems a lot.
Yes, you're supposed to.
Jesus.
That's why I wanted you to get some charging up there so you can get some money from
And you
that
get like
too.
one receipt every time.
You get a receipt with yeah, that's on top of that. Like that 50%'s already gone in your bank. Then when you got a bunch of receipts saved up, you got to go to that bank on Howick, and you can trade it in for more money. Not very much more, but a bit more. So there you go. You get money like from a salary, from the sales, and from the receipts. Now the salary that you get, you will notice there's a little tax taken off it every time. But you get to keep all your tips. Like you get tips too sometimes. And I got to go to the bank because Seamus just gave me a shitload of money. So he said this is a good paying job, and he was not kidding. Did I say sloth with my mic? Oh, with my hot mic in? I don't think I said it. Oh, he said menu.
I mean, I would assume
they have
it's going to
menus
be
in
too early if I open it in around EU.
I mean, people are here at all times, Sometimes the people in other times don't get a chance to,
Yeah.
And if we hire this Victor person, then, you're going to want to supervise him because, we don't know what he's like. Just get a chance to share any customers that come in, just share it,
What
I
the hell?
don't know what they want.
Yeah, of course.
And just make sure that, he's not scooping up all the commissions and you got some too. And I'm just going to give him a week and a trial and see how it goes, because if he's a pain in my ass, then, I wasn't going to hire him, but he actually did give me a very good kind of story about it, I really kind of felt for him because he did, he has been having a really rough time. Oh, he does have a very bad scar on his face. I think so. I mean, it's hard to say. He seems like a nice enough guy.
I have to get me something for, bar-wise.
Yeah, because it's going to be a slightly different vibe than the
PDM, yeah.
than PDM. You can get
Like
some
the
vests,
ones,
vests like I'm
I
wearing.
know.
They're very nice.
Oh yeah, there are multiple, like there are, I believe, black in the front and multiple colors in the back that you can pick off.
Yeah.
But I don't know, that might look, I have to look at it a bit, more, because it might be valet thing for a casino.
Well, I mean, this might be something they wear at the casino, but I don't give a shit because it don't say casino on it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it doesn't say casino, so
There've got to be things. I really like this vest. I think it's real great. And I got a couple. I got a green one and I got a blue one.
Oh. I mean, the other one is just reversed, like what you're wearing. The colors on the back, the buttons on the front. But it's fine.
Yeah.
Sir, you having a problem?
Sir, what you just
Look at
okay.
him. He's just going so damn fast.
They gave the NPCs the right phones, or at least some of them.
Going all over
that's
the place.
that's the flip phones like we have.
But yeah, after the second wall, I kind of felt drowsy in that
Well, hot mic means I said it in game rather than just talking to you. Okay. I guess I did. Hot mic it. I did not mean to. Okay. We'll live. I'm so sorry that it's kind of restarted a bunch of times. They're going to do restart in 30 minutes and test something to see if there's some problem. It's prime time, but they're going to try to make it short. Okay. I'm going to be, going back in.
Mm-hmm.
But it might take a while, so, I'm going to close my eyes for a minute.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system.
Did you want me to lie down on the bed there?
It's
On me?
fine. Mm-hmm. Maybe.
All right. I find it hard to, I can't figure out how long I've been streaming because I restarted my stream a bunch of times. The freaking internet has dumped me a few times, so. The server has been having a bit of trouble, so they're just going to do a little emergency restart. I'm going to try some things. Hope it doesn't take too long. All right, let me brush my teeth too so I'm minty fresh. Ah, I can't type. There. Oh, look at you, all sleepyhead. What are you doing? Come here.
Oh,
Come here, you. Come here, you.
I got discombobulated.
You did. All right. Well, I hope you have a good sleep. And I'll see you in the morning.
Will do.
All right. Mm-hmm.
That's. I think I ate your nose.
I know somebody ate my nose. It better have been you. All right, I'm just going to lie down here, have a little snooze, and then I'm going to go back to work after, okay? But congratulations on the new job. And now I'm your boss, and that's kind of weird, but, you know.
It's fine.
You know,
You're walking all over me.
Oh, I'm walking all over you. That's what I'm going to be like from now on as your boss. I'm just going to walk all over you. Oh.
God, on the stepping
I'm
thing.
so sorry.
What? No, I'm lying down.
All right. Yeah, but I kind of almost knocked you off the bed there. All right.
Oh, look at them.
I will try to be a good boss to you. And if you got any problems, you come to me, okay? I said that boss, that Judy, what a bitchy manager she is.
Right, boss.
Okay.
That sounded like a mafia kingpin. All right. Sleep well. And see you
Good
tomorrow.
night.